On your mark, get set, and suck.
Okay, he's sucking, Kevin.
All right.
But he's been doing that for a
Oh,
while.
he's cranking it, though.
Get it, Bird.
Okay, he is going for it. It looks like he's a quarter, almost half down at
He's
10
almost-
seconds.
Almost half.
He is cruising through this. He is at 13 seconds. All right, he is still sucking. It doesn't look like he's breathing. He's at the world record mark, 17 seconds. Still going. Okay, he takes a big old breath. Ugh. It comes out. He is almost done. He's at 25 seconds right now. He's down to just the last little bit. He's sucking up the excess juice. 30 seconds is the official time, and done. Okay.
You did it.
He did it. He got under the 34 seconds. 30 seconds is your time. That is 13 over the world record mark, but still really impressive.
Wow.
That is KVJ impressive. Ooh. You know you can knock down a liter of lemon juice in just 30 seconds, Bird.
Yeah. It's hit me.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
No.
How do you feel afterwards? Describe the feeling that you got after sucking down a liter of lemon juice.
Oh, my stomach is killing me.
It's tough.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host. And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz. And they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Good morning. Welcome to the KVJ Show. Happy Thursday, y'all.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah. It's good to see you guys.
Always.
Another fun round we got going on for you. Dial us up right now. You got the YouTube thing going on, KVJ TV. You can always watch us there. So many different places to get KVJ material. Yeah, we are where you are. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We've got Instagram cranking. Twitter is going.
We are where you are, unless you're on your toilet. We're not there.
We could be on your toilet.
We could be.
Yeah, we could be.
We're around a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too much.
Yeah.
We're in your shower watching you.
That's right. So making it easy. If you want to find all the different places you can get KVJ, home smart speakers, all that kind of good stuff, you can go to our website, kvjshow.com.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in a second, Tracy Morgan's getting a divorce. What the heck's going on there? I will give you some of the details. Before we get into that, this is the weirdest thing. Somebody left a gift on Kate Beckinsale's doorstep, a full-grown rabbit and some flowers. What the heck? And how does somebody know where she lives? And is this creepy? And how did they get access?
Like a message.
It's a whole thing. So here's Kate, discovering the rabbit and trying to work it through.
There was more than this outside.
There's flowers. Okay.
Maybe they have a new... Why have we got an adult rabbit suddenly around?
I don't know.
What did he say his name was? Marvel.
Marvel. That's a cute name, though, Marvel.
I feel a bit bad for Marvel being just suddenly dropped off at my house.
I mean, who just drops off an animal? Wow. Should we hold Marvel?
I think Marvel might bite me.
I didn't realize how British she was.
She's very British.
And she's adorable.
Oh, me like you. Me
Her
like you a lot.
Instagram is very entertaining. I'm a big Kate Beckinsale fan. Yeah.
Okay.
She's so hot.
Yeah.
So she's really fun to look at. And then she does really cute things. Like she loves to mess with her cat. And the cat just
Really?
takes
Okay.
it. She's got this big fluffy, massively fluffy cat.
Okay.
And she messes with it a lot. It's just pretty funny stuff.
Okay.
Highly entertaining.
Might have to check that out today.
Adorable. Remember we told you that we were now going to be unsealing those papers and sealed depositions as they related to the sex life of Ghislaine Maxwell? That's hard to
Yes.
say. Now it sounds like, oh, wait a minute. They're not going to unseal all those documents.
Yeah.
A Manhattan judge agreed yesterday to postpone the unsealing so Ghislaine can appeal.
Perhaps he postponed because he's on the list.
It's a female judge.
Never mind. I'm real plugged into this case.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know who's being protected, but you can bet it's somebody. Possibly Ghislaine, but possibly more than just Ghislaine.
Yeah, I kind of thought that yesterday. We were talking about this, and I'm not that surprised. I really was like, I just feel like this is going to fall flat. I didn't want to get my hopes up because I think a lot of the stuff, if there's anything good we're going to find out in this case, it'll happen in trial, not before trial.
If the circuit court does not order them to remain sealed, then they can be made public on Monday. But something tells me they're going to figure out some way why this whole deposition she gave back in the day is going to remain sealed.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't. They'll argue they don't want it getting out and tainting any possible jury pool and things like that. So they'll try to keep the story out of the media until they get to court. So I think realistically, if you're following this case, don't get too excited until they get to trial.
Gotcha. Well, Tracy Morgan and his wife have split, and he says they're heading for a divorce. In a statement that he put out, he said, sadly, after nearly 5 years of marriage, we're filing for divorce. This is a challenging time. They met back in 2011 on a blind date. They have a child together, and it's not clear if they have a prenup or what's going on there.
I was going to say, because he's got some money there.
He does have some money. So
Don't you have that Walmart money?
Yes. That 18-wheeler smacked into his vehicle, and I think he got like 40-something million from that.
He got a pretty good chunk of change.
So stay tuned to hear what's happening in Tracy Morgan's marriage, and that's what's going on in your dirt.
Do you need more KVJ Show? Find everything KVJ at KVJShow.com.
Strax Rejuvenation wants to help you achieve your best after coming out of quarantine. Strax is ready with the utmost precautions for a safe, sterile environment to make you feel comfortable at all times. With multiple qualified skilled plastic surgeons along with great summer specials, now's the time to call Strax. Strax offers cosmetic procedures to address any areas of concern and correct them quickly as well as extremely affordably. Have the breasts you've always wanted with saline breast implants starting at $24.99. Get rid of some of that excess fat from being at home with lipo from $27.99. Pick a cosmetic procedure and Strax will have a perfect surgeon that will meet with you for a free one-on-one consultation. Visit the Strax Med Spa for the best prices in South Florida for wrinkle reducers, fillers, and lasers for all of your beautification desires. Strax also offers the easiest financing ever available on all cosmetic procedures. At Strax, safety and quality comes first. Simply dial 954-634-3333. That's 954-634-3333. Or go to StraxRejuvenation.com or Instagram to make a life-changing appointment.
I'm so excited!
Lou, what is up with the humans today?
It's Monopoly season. The Florida Lottery released new Monopoly Bonus Spectacular Scratch-Off games with top prizes of up to $2 million and a bonus feature for even more winning.
Oh, I gotta go get some.
Dad, we can't play. We're Pelicans.
Monopoly Bonus Spectacular Scratch-Off games from the Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it.
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro and is used with permission.
Your local 1-hour air conditioning and heating team is open and ready to serve you. AC isn't a luxury, but rather is essential to your life. Give our team a call at 844-1-HOUR or visit onehourair.com.
I'm Wendy Sartori-Link, Supervisor of Elections, reminding you to vote in the August 18th primary election. 18 early voting sites will be open August 3rd to August 16th from 10 to 7, or request a vote by mail ballot and vote from home. Visit pbcelections.org for more information.
It's the Red, White, and Boom sale at West Palm Beach Kia. Push, pull, or bring in any trade to West Palm Beach Kia and get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for it. So you can drive away in your new Kia today. Like a new 2020 Kia Soul or Forte. Your choice. Lease for $111 per month or drive home 2 for $222. for 24 months with $52.99 each due at signing. That's 2 brand new Kias for only $222 per month. And don't prejudge your credit. If you have a job bringing home $350 per week, we want to approve your credit. It's the Red, White, and Boom sale. New 2020 Kia Soul or Fortes, your choice, are $111 per month, or drive home 2 for $222. Only at West Palm Beach Kia. Visit westpalmbeachkia.com. Qualified applicants, 24-month leases, $52.99 due at signing, includes $9.99 admin fee plus tax and tag, 10,000 miles annually, no security deposit required, all factory rebates to dealer. Negative equity refinance, offers don't combine, expires 8/4/20.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to speak to the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates, now offering telemedicine consultations. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant start to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 954-247-6200 today. Schedule your telemedicine consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts, or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dreams of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services. Start on your path to parenthood from home with a telemedicine consultation with one of their fertility experts. Call 954-247-6200 or log on to IVFFlorida.com to schedule today.
Introducing Peacock, the new free streaming service from NBC Universal. Free timeless hits, free award-winning flicks. Free SVU, free SNL.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
Free Below Deck, free Parks and Rec.
Treat yourself.
It's the best of streaming, the best of TV, and best of all, it's free.
All right!
And that's why you can't not watch Peacock. Stream now at peacocktv.com. These titles plus ET and Do the Right Thing streaming now. Content availability may vary over time.
Workers' compensation claim, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What are you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
So I've got the guys to do it. I want to start an adult wiffle ball league.
Okay.
But with this whole COVID thing, because what I want to do is I want to get some guys together. I want to start a league. I want to do some filming out there. But I don't know. Is that going to piss everybody off with COVID? Are you going to get mad, Virginia? Is the public going to get mad if they see me playing wiffle ball? I'm so confused. I don't know. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, but is it... Can you do something like that and do it responsibly and not have everyone get upset?
I don't think so.
And there she is.
Yep. I was going to let her take the lead.
I don't think it's a good time. I mean, I'm sure it'll be a good time, but it's not a good time to do it.
I got like 6 or 7 or 8 guys that want to do it that I feel like have all been socially distancing and not going out and partying. And I personally would do it, but people like a Virginia are going to give me a hard time, and I have to weigh: is it worth hearing from people that's going to give me crap on a pretty consistent level, or do I not do? You know what I mean? It's one of those things.
To me, you got to do you.
You got to do you, and I agree with that statement 100%. You said everything in life you have to weigh out. Is it worth the bull crap you're going to get? And I don't know. Just with Virginia shutting me down within 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's how
I
you
don't
gotta
know
weigh
if it
everything.
is.
Yeah, it probably isn't.
But then
that's how you got to weigh everything.
But then there's people I've seen, like Bigfoot. I could play wiffle ball with him, but that's not a league, really. All right, that's what's on my mind. I've been wanting to do this for a while.
Well, the thing that's tough is you look at the challenges going on right now in baseball and with the Miami Marlins, and what do they have, like 18 total people, like 16 players, 2 coaches, and they've been trying to do it, and they've been getting it like crazy. And, with sports, they're trying to keep everybody in a very tight bubble. And that's kind of the new word is bubble. They were talking yesterday about everybody's kind of got their own little bubble. And you've got your groupings now. And you have people that are in your bubble. You can't allow anybody new in your bubble. And I know for me, like I take crap for people that are in my bubble that aren't doing it right. It's just kind of the way the world is right now.
But here's the difference between what I want to do and what the Marlins are doing and baseball's doing. The Marlins, the baseball, you can't really socially distance. You really kind of have to be around people at some point. You could play wiffle ball and you could have masks on and you could easily be way more than 6 feet apart. But I have a feeling that's still going to get people's panties all riled up.
Probably. I would like for you to find me the list of things you can do right now that are not going to get people's panties in a wad. That's a very short list.
Yeah, I believe in my heart you could do it responsibly. I feel like you could be responsible and do it.
There you go.
And no one gets sick.
Okay.
But I don't know.
You convinced me.
I know I did.
Strong argument, Bird.
You're not the problem.
Right, you're right.
You're the most reasonable person I know.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not a slight against you, Virginia.
She's second, of course.
No, I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people on Twitter, on social media that's going to come after me for being, a jerk.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the toughest things that we have to manage now because time keeps on ticking and life keeps on going on and you're trying to live and make money and have your family and you've got kids that are anxious and rambunctious and you're trying to keep everybody corralled, including yourself. I mean, just this week, we had one woman who's very upset with her husband who now has coronavirus and the jeopardy he put the entire family in and everybody but one kid has it. Now she's thinking of divorcing him. And that is one problem that's going on. I got a 22-year-old daughter and her twin brother, and they're loving life and partying with people from Siesta Key, and I'm getting crap about that, and they're in my bubble. But it's like, she's 22. She has her own apartment. She lives her own life. And so, people are faced with I think everybody's got something that is going on because if you have a bubble and if you have a larger family, 6 to 8 people or whatever, Virginia's dealing with Magnolia, trying to hang out with all of her friends and wrangling them all in. This is a tough thing to do. I mean, you are kind of like a coronavirus cowboy trying to wrangle up all the doggies out there on the ranch that are running in all different directions to maintain your bubble.
Because the part of me, as I'm torn, because part of me does not want to be a jerk. I'm not out trying to make people upset and make them all pissed off. I don't want to do that. I don't want to contribute to anything like that. But then there's another part of me that says, if I'm doing something responsible and I know in my heart that I'm doing it the right way and everyone else involved knows they're doing it the right way, I don't want to bend to the knee. I don't want to.
Well, as time keeps on ticking, this is the big debate that is going on because, there's talk about us doing a vaccine and when this might happen and how effective will it be and how many people will do it. And, I was reading a Twitter thread last night that is very apropos saying, when is this thing ever going to go away? And is it ever going to go away? So are you forever going to live your life with these barriers and restrictions? Or are some people just going to say, you know what, I'm going to go out there and do it? I think for a lot of people, they feel like I am not in harm's way of dying from this. The big question is, what are the long-term effects? Will it affect organs? Will it affect my heart, affect my lungs? That is right now seems to be the biggest X variable about the coronavirus that is out there. But people were saying, and there was a discussion, of course, about football, but people were saying, what is going to be different with next year, with the season after that, with the season after that, and the season after that? Like flu, coronavirus.
And attached to a public show.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a public figure. You guys.
You're just trying to keep everybody in control. But as time keeps going on, it's harder and harder to keep everybody in.
It really is. And for some of us who are living by ourselves, we're getting a little bit stir crazy too.
Well,
we're getting weird.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand this. I'm definitely past stir crazy. And I know my 22-year-old kids are, I don't know if they ever went stir crazy. I'm not sure if they ever really locked down, but
Kevin, we don't go there.
Yes.
We're going to go kiss the guy from Siesta Key.
And he has no shirt on.
He's so hot.
Exactly.
He doesn't look like he got corona.
So what are you going to do? This is, kind of the deal. So, and as people are going out there, hey, I think people are going to start trying new things. Hopefully you'll start by trying it responsibly. Like if you're going to play wiffle ball, you'll try to get people together and not get that guy that's coughing on the street to be like, hey, you want to come play some ball?
Get another guy.
We're going to leave Coughing Carl alone.
Yes. If you do things like that and wear masks, try it out maybe with a small group and, see how that goes. Somebody's texting and said, my friends and I play baseball every afternoon after work. Do what you want, Bird. F for Virginia. She cannot tell you what to do. So, I mean...
No, I don't want people to gang up on Virginia
Do what
either.
you want. I honestly don't give a flying you-know-what.
It's really not you that...
Yeah, you get ready for the heat, because people are going to have something to say on social.
That's just what it is. And I am very Italian.
Yeah.
When you give me heat, it's very tough for me not to give heat back. And I'm trying to calm down. I am. I'm trying to calm down, Virginia.
Yeah. So...
If you do it, don't talk about it or post about it. You have to kind of do it and not, because it's not a necessary thing, and people are going to say, you're taking an unnecessary risk. I mean, going out to get food, necessary. Getting gas, necessary. Going to the doctor, necessary. Playing wiffle ball, they're going to say, is an unnecessary risk where you put yourself and others in jeopardy.
But the big reason why I'm doing it is I have an idea for a video I've been wanting to do, and it would be for entertainment for the people.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's a purpose for it. It's not just, hey, I want to go hit some wiffle. There's a thing I would like. It doesn't matter. It's all boring stuff. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I think Virginia is right in that. You can go out and you can try it, and, you're going to have a couple people clap back, whenever I post anything, and, I posted up something with my daughter and, got a little clap back, but you got to expect that. You're going to get that.
Agreed. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. And you can't control that. That's just it. I can't control anything. I'm just trying to control myself.
I hear you. I'm just trying to not make you or Virginia look bad. That's really the main reason why I brought it up.
Don't worry, I'll do that on my own.
All right.
Virginia, what you got in your mind today?
Well, I was all excited because I've got crawfish flying in on Saturday for a little crawfish boil I wanted to do. I like doing them on my back patio. I cook up a bunch of crawfish, and then I package it, and then I put it at the end of my driveway, and my friends come by and get it. Socially distanced, they grab the crawfish like a little drive-through. Mm-hmm. But this tropical storm is messing with my plans. We're supposed to be having tropical storm force winds on Saturday.
Yeah, Virginia let me know in the elevator that we had a storm on our way.
I don't think it's going to be bad, but it's still going to be something that we have to at least make note of that's out there brewing.
Yeah.
Is it really legit coming for us, or they still don't know yet?
They still don't know. They never do know until it's right on you, and then that's the only time that they really know. What they said yesterday was it's going to go west, and then it did look like it's going west, and then, oh, no, it's going to go east. And we don't want it to go east and miss those islands. If it would go over those islands and break up, that would be great.
Speaking of mean social media stuff, meteorologists have to hate social media, because when they say a storm is coming and it doesn't come, so many people go after them. They're legit mad because they didn't get their town destroyed by a storm.
Which is ridiculous.
Which is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, the latest on the storm as of 11 p.m. last night, it finally was named as a tropical storm with a name I can't pronounce.
Isaias.
Okay, I'll let you do that. They say that at the earliest we would start seeing some gusts Friday night. Saturday is more likely. And yeah, the storm track, if you look at it, looks like the dead center is coming right up about Boca to West Palm, right up that way.
Crushing your house.
That's at this very moment, but we know storms and you don't know exactly where it's going to be. Sustained surface winds range from 39 to 73 miles per hour is what we're going to see on Saturday. So likely you'll see a blustery weekend, and that will affect your plans. Like, we were talking about going to Drive Shack, and that might be a real challenging time to hit golf balls into that wind. So, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so my crawfish plans, I think I'm going to try to move them to Friday. So I'm going to do crawfish now on Friday, not Saturday.
Yeah, it's a good plan. I was even talking to the Queen. Typically we do a nice little long walk on the weekends. We've been enjoying a Saturday, Sunday morning stroll, and I was like, maybe we ought to do that today. While maybe we'll have some sunshine, because even starting tomorrow, who knows what it'll look like.
Yeah, just move all your stuff up from Saturday, Sunday to Friday, Thursday.
Is that going to affect your sister's travels?
No, so she's not getting here till next Thursday.
Oh, geez, that's right.
Yeah, it's not this Friday that we're taking off. It's next Friday, August 7th.
For about an hour and a half yesterday, I thought it was this Friday and this Monday coming up they were taking off.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm going to just check this calendar, see what this is all about.
Yes, it's a good idea to have that.
It's a week away.
A week away.
I love how you just pretended like you have a calendar.
Well, you have one on your iPhone. They make you have one.
They do. It's a good thing.
It is.
It can be valuable.
Well, I think y'all put some stuff on the calendar, so when you guys update, I'm like, oh yeah, we've got that coming up. Nice. Thank you, Kevin.
Don't say y'all update it. I don't do it. That's all Kevin.
Okay, well, that's great.
I'm the calendar guy. Well, I thought this was really interesting. I was reading an article, I think, in The Atlantic about a guy named Bob Ross. I know that Denny's is a fan of his. He has a Bob Ross shirt. And it's really fascinating. If you've never heard of Bob Ross, he's a guy that when I was a kid was on PBS or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
And he would do painting. And it was amazing what he would turn them into. And his show was just almost mesmerizing because listening to his voice and as he would talk, and he had this big old white guy afro. There was just a lot of things that were interesting and that would draw you in.
And me and Denny were watching him the other day. I believe he's on Netflix, Virginia. And there's always a point in the painting where it looks great. And then you're thinking, all right, he's about to wrap. He ruins the painting.
He ruins it, yeah.
You're like, no. And then it turns into the best thing you've ever seen in your life. It happens every painting.
It's so unreal. And whatever it is, this formula that Bob Ross has, maybe you've heard the voice before.
Ready to have some fun? Let's do it. Just a little, though. Don't overdo. Don't overdo. It gets working and it feels good, and next thing you know, you've overdone it.
Oh, my goodness. Listen to that.
Give him a shake. And just beat the devil out of him. Sometimes those brushes get away and they go, zoom, clean the other side of the room. That's when you find out who your friends are.
There's just, what?
He's amazing.
He's amazing. Well, here's what's really amazing about this. This show with Bob Ross, the painter, originally ran from 1983 to 1994. So it was over before a lot of people were even alive that are probably listening to this show right now. 400 episodes plus Bob Ross did just like that. And what is amazing is how popular he is today. And that's what that article was in The Atlantic saying, why is this guy maybe even bigger than he was when his show signed off in 1994? The numbers are amazing. If you go to the official Bob Ross YouTube channel, he has over 4 million subscribers and more than 360 million total views. And here's what's amazing. The guy has been dead since 1995.
Well, I think there's a few things that make it work. A, he's got a unique look, first of all. Second, he's got talent. Third, he is that kind of personality is such a different type of person that you've really never seen before. And four, it's interactive. He teaches you how to do stuff too, and I think people connect with that.
And you know, the reason why they did the article is because people are now doing things at home or social distancing, and so painting has become one of those things because people are stressed. And they've been drinking so much, they're like, I probably should do something other than drink every day. And so now they're trying to find other therapeutic ways to stress relieve. And Bob Ross is having this even bigger resurgence. Not that he ever went away. In 25 years since his death, he's never gone away. He's becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and the name is growing with just peaceful moments like this.
But I wanna get you to try being creative on canvas. Just to take your time and sit down and have nothing in mind when you start. Just have a good feeling and be happy and in love with life and your world and sit down and begin playing. And if you feel good about yourself and the world, it'll show in your painting and all these little things will happen.
I mean, you're getting life advice in there as a guy who's painting and you're relaxing. And
I can't imagine why Denny's loves him.
Yeah.
Denny's was telling me about, there's one episode, we were trying to find it, where clearly Bob Ross is having some kind of argument with the higher ups, the suits upstairs.
Yeah.
And he's painting, but he's giving little peaceful digs to the suits upstairs, which is pretty amazing.
It's a hard episode to find, but I think he's annoyed with the producer of the show because they told him he couldn't do something, right? And it was something he thought would be good. So during the show, he's trying to be very positive the whole time, but he's like, even if you have a higher power kind of suppressing your creativity, he's like throwing these little positive digs at him.
That's great. It's amazing. So yesterday I was doing a little bit of a deeper dive on this cat, Bob Ross. Just saying, wow, he's so popular today. He's a guy that was in the military for, 20 years?
Yeah.
Like the Air Force or something like that. He was in Alaska for 12 years serving up there. And the fascinating thing about this, Bob Ross grew up in Florida. And he actually passed away in Orlando in 1995. And I was even looking, it was just it's a neighborhood. You can go Bob Ross's home and it'll show you on a map where Bob Ross lived and passed away.
So my senior year in high school, I wrote to PBS because I was such a Bob Ross fan and asked if they could send a picture, and they did. They sent me an 8x10 of Bob Ross.
Really?
Yeah, yep.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah, apparently there's all these little fascinating Bob Ross stories. He once attempted to heal an injured baby gator in his family's bathtub. That's just, you could do a Bob Ross fact or fiction. There's just a lot of interesting threads about this guy.
So when he was in the military, I think he was a higher ranked dude that would have to yell kind of not yell, but be assertive to people, which is probably why he went down that path.
It's pretty fascinating just to see a guy who has been dead for 25 years, has the kind of numbers and following today that he does.
Anybody else like that that's passed on that still has that kind of,
Yeah, musical artists that, you could go through the list of people who've passed on that still have, massive popularity. Maybe some movie stars.
I feel like with all of the presidents, Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, and presidents, but that makes sense. Presidents, movie stars, musical stars, that all makes sense. A guy who had a PBS show as a painter, to me, doesn't make sense. And that's why the Bob Ross phenomenon is fascinating to me, because it goes outside of the lines. And if you took away presidents, TV and film stars, and music stars and said somebody who today arguably has a bigger following than they did then, it'd be tough to find.
Yeah.
He is very unique.
Very unique. The story is also very unique. And if you want to go see some peaceful moments and maybe start doing some painting this weekend as we got a storm blowing overhead,
well, you said,
go grab a canvas and some paint and dial up some Bob Ross on YouTube.
Well, you said people are, wanting to do that instead of drinking. I kind of recommend getting some wine and painting and watching it.
Sip and paint. Yeah.
Right before coronavirus hit, the son of Bob Ross, Steve Ross, who also paints in the style of his dad, was doing painting classes and question and answer sessions about his dad and what it was like growing up with his dad. Steve had been on the show with Bob a few times, not a lot, but a handful of times.
Does Steve bring the heat?
Well, Steve talks about the drama behind the scenes and how the producers would get mad at him because he wouldn't do it within their time constraints, and Bob was like, it is what it is.
That's awesome.
I love that. Oh, too bad Corona shut down the Steve Ross question and answer paint lessons.
Well, look at that. That's a good little factoid.
There he is. Look at him.
I think everybody just admires Bob Ross's chill. We just all would love to have that temperament.
Bob Ross was only 52 when he died of lymphoma.
I remember when it happened because, like Kevin said, we grew up with him. He would be on PBS.
That seems way too young to be snatched from us with all that talent and all that just peaceful love.
Somebody texted in and said, little known fact about Bob Ross, he painted 3 separate paintings of the same image for each episode.
Huh.
Wow.
No, see, Bob Ross fact or fiction is taking place right here.
It's so funny that wait for it when you watch, you're going to think the painting's so beautiful. Then he's going to throw this weird thing on there. Like, oh, man, why did he do that?
It's kind of like it follows the same premise of a regular drama show where you have that twist and the conflict. And you're like, no, and that's the Bob Ross. There's so much drama and conflict in a Bob Ross peaceful painting episode.
And then he turns it into the most mystical, beautiful, magical
he saves
thing.
It and you have a happy ending and you walk away feeling glorious. It really is a great emotional pick-me-up. Check out Bob Ross.
from the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Okay, some people are coming out of this pandemic with that quarantine 15. Not me, honey. I am coming out looking and feeling fabulous. My 2020 vision board, got nothing on that, Don. I need Botox and fillers and something for the sun damage on my skin. And I've been doing some research because I got to get this right. Between asking people's recommendations, online reviews, Inspire Aesthetics is the one I'm choosing. They got a stellar reputation. 2 locations, Delray, Fort Lauderdale. They have board-certified plastic surgeons and highly trained master injectors, and they're focused on safety and results. Patient outcomes are top priority, as they should be. I mean, there's a trust factor here when somebody is working on your face or body. So step 1 is call or text Inspire Aesthetics at 855-INSPIRE for Inspire Aesthetics. Set up a virtual or in-person consultation. Hey, if you want to come out of quarantine looking and feeling fabulous, I think you should look into Inspire Aesthetics. I already did the research for you. Check out their before and afters at inspireaesthetics.com.
If you are injured in a car crash and seeking an attorney, Hicks & Motto Attorneys at Law is a name you can trust. Hicks & Motto is a mid-sized law firm that will provide you with the personal attention of a small firm, coupled with the ability to commit all the financial resources needed to pursue your case. With over 100 years of combined legal experience, Hicks & Motto is your personal injury law firm. Hicks & Motto, committed to getting you the best possible result. Call 561-683-2300 or hmelawfirm.com. You have questions, they have answers. Call Hicks & Motto.
We can get a lot done when we do it together, like making dinner together, folding laundry together, and we can even learn to save together with the FPL Energy Analyzer. It uses real data from my smart meter to tell me where my energy is going, and then gives us easy ways to save that the whole family can help with. Together, we can save up to $300 a year. Let's go, Florida. Activate your free FPL Energy Analyzer at fpl.com/take control, and let's save together.
Ride the rapids, have some fun. Ride the rapids, everyone.
It's a hot summer in South Florida. Stay cool and head to Rapids Water Park, South Florida's largest water park. The park is open daily. Get outside, make new memories on 42 thrilling, chilling slides and attractions. Have fun with confidence. Go to rapidswaterpark.com for details. South Florida's source for summer fun is ready for you. Buy your tickets online today at rapidswaterpark.com.
Ride the rapids, everyone.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, you'll find countless chairs, including our legendary Lazy Boy recliner, in styles to fit your every need. And yes, that includes those naps that keep everyone happy. It's the Lazy Boy Anniversary Sale. Buy one, get one free on select recliners starting from $6.99, plus 25% off everything else in the store. But hurry, this sale lasts for a limited time only. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably. Excludes advertised items, select styles, and clearance. See store for details.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGregg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGregg.com now and see how much you can save.
This morning here in South Florida, warm and humid with light easterly winds and a few coastal showers possible. This afternoon, hot and humid with highs in the low 90s and the heat index around 100 degrees. A light breeze out of the east, partly sunny skies, and a slim chance for rain near the coast with a few inland showers and thunderstorms possible. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Glenn Glazer for 97.9 WRMF.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Allstate.
If you're driving less, you could be saving more on car insurance. With pay-per-mile insurance from Allstate, pay for the miles you drive and save on the miles you don't. Call a local Allstate agent and get a quote now.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to KVJShow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, I got some random questions here for you. I'd like to get your quick thoughts on. First question that I've got for you here today, Virginia. Bring your weird. What are the 5 greatest achievements of humanity if you had to list them?
Oh, my.
5 greatest achievements. Getting to space has got to be up there. I think that is amazing.
The microwave.
Okay, microwave.
You could argue it.
Okay.
Food.
Let's put them all down.
Speedy, quick.
So fast. Notice everything that Jaybird is coming up with deals with food.
Fast food, yes.
Fast food and microwaves that heat food.
And we're gonna keep them all on the list, Virginia. We'll eliminate.
Yes, we'll draw them up right now and then go with that. I think harnessing electricity.
Totally. Yes.
And I'll just say harnessing energy. Because to me, you could put nuclear energy in that. You could put electricity, whatever it is you might be, because energy is changing right now. That is the big thing, is, new renewable energies.
I could put solar in there.
Absolutely, yeah. So to me, I will put that under one bubble, harnessing energy.
I think to put under a bubble, just transportation in general, whether it's the automobile, the plane, the train, that's huge. Imagine if we didn't have that.
That's true. Yeah, getting from one place to the next. That's how we really started to develop when they came up with roads and were able to travel around. That is definitely a big thing. I would say you've got to have something with medicine. What is it that with medicine? Is it, something that we're doing right now?
Vaccines.
Vaccines in general.
The way that people are able to get a vaccine and prevent crazy illness and death.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, with the transportation, you put a lot in that from cars, trains, planes, I guess.
Yes, and then you could also break it off into a second category. When you could do, space travel, because that's, in a sense, a different kind of invention, because you're leaving the atmosphere, you're leaving Earth.
Kevin already said that.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
That was the leadoff, but that's all right. It was good enough to rehash.
You said space travel?
Yeah,
it's so nice. Let's say it twice.
I think we should, though. We really should. And I love space, and I'm really into this topic. But you think I would have remembered that? But I'm in it, though. I'm thinking a lot. You know how it goes, and you're into something. So many ideas.
Stop talking.
No, dog.
I like he speeds up. It's just.
Let me go. I gotta
It
see
just
my
won't stop.
I can't listen, so I'm going to just keep talking. Ears closed, mouth open. Let's go.
Let's roll with it.
I'll shut up, but I gotta tell you, you're not really adding that much. What has she suggested?
I said vaccines, bitch. We're in the middle of a global pandemic.
Kevin said vaccines.
Whatever. I said vaccines.
Okay. It may not be great for humanity, but you got to put, I believe, weaponry in there. Greatest achievements. And that could go anywhere from your standard slingshot to a nuclear weapon.
Kevin loves guns.
Yeah, I do. Big fan. But I think if you're talking about the greatest achievements of humanity and you had to list them, what we were able to do, I think that is pretty impressive.
I'll tell you one thing I don't know if we should be doing, cloning. That's something we're
Yeah,
doing.
cloning freaks me out.
Do you remember when Barbara Streisand cloned her dead cat?
And dogs.
Oh, is there dogs?
It's dogs.
Okay.
I think she's done it multiple times.
I just feel like when you're starting to do that, I think you're messing around with stuff you're not supposed to be messing around with.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And what if you clone your dog and then this weird killer dog emerges from the clone, because you can't clone the personality, you can only clone the exterior.
What? Okay, so let me ask, would you hate this, or would it weird you out? Let's say I pass away, but you're able to clone me and I come back, I'm about 99% myself.
But is that 1% that you're off, murderous?
No, actually, listen.
I mean, what fun would that be?
Yeah, I agree.
No one wants that guy. He's boring.
I feel like tech needs to have something in here. And you could do anything where if you
Did you say techno?
No.
Technology.
Technology.
You could argue that's number one.
If you had a bubble that included computers, internet, smartphones, that's just tech.
Yeah.
And you're right. You could argue that that might be number one. That's got to get up there. So we've got right now tech, space exploration, harnessing energy, transportation, cloning, vaccines, weaponry, and somebody just texts in alcohol. Yeah.
I mean, you're right. Alcohol / well, yeah, you'd have to put that under there.
Distilling.
Mm-hmm.
Distillery.
Yeah. So to me, if we were saying what are the 5 greatest achievements,
I think distillery makes the KVJ list.
Well, someone's going to argue distillery / weed or any kind of thing, something that you put in your body that makes you feel better or heals you or makes you feel better.
Forget the sadness.
Yeah, I mean, that's important for some people. For some people in this room.
Yeah, well, it looks like we've got 7 things right now, and the list is 5 greatest achievements of humanity. If you had to list them, what would be your list? I think I would put tech at 1. I would put harnessing energy at 2, transportation at 3. I would put vaccines at 4 and weaponry at 5. But it would be weaponry or space exploration. That's the one I would consider because we may need to increase space exploration after we ruin this planet. We got to go somewhere.
I would throw vaccine higher up on your list.
Then 4?
Yeah, only because you can't really celebrate technology if you're dead.
Amen.
Okay.
The dead can't enjoy an iPhone.
Yeah, the dead can't play Fortnite.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think if you're talking about the 5, though, you could put them in any order. That would be my 5. Is there something that you missed out or anything that you think?
I don't think we missed anything, but someone's going to text us.
Yeah.
We didn't miss any. We said a couple twice.
Space is so nice. We said it twice.
I like that, by the way. I like that. I would use that in my NASA commercial.
What weird thing would you make socially acceptable if you could? To me, I think it'd be farting. I was just thinking about that because imagine what your meetings would be like if it were just like there were no qualms about anybody that farted. Could you imagine if we are sitting in a meeting with the whole company and we got our boss Elizabeth and she's just like, whoa, all right. So anyway, and
sorry guys, and beef and broccoli.
Nobody flinches, bats an eye. It's just like, oh, okay, yeah.
No, I don't.
I like farts being funny and taboo.
I do too.
It makes them great.
I don't know if the world would be okay with that. That we would live in a different world if farts were okay in that sense.
It just, and nobody ever, imagine if somebody were doing a press conference like going, and then they just keep on going and nobody is like, it's just like, they just farted, so what?
The reason why it couldn't work is because eventually it would become a weapon. It would be turned for evil.
You think so?
Oh, Kevin, there'd be fart terrorists.
Okay. All right, well, that's my choice. What weird thing would you make socially acceptable if you could? Do you have any answer, Virginia or Jaybird, on what you would make socially acceptable if you could? I would think yours might be something along the lines of like wearing pajamas or whatever.
I think open containers should be just global and just let's be cool.
It feels like that's on brand for you.
Hashtag be cool, open container everywhere, every time.
And I do think we have such a taboo about nakedness. I wonder if we lived in a society where the entire planet, it wasn't about you had to cover yourself. You go to school naked. You go to your job naked. If that was the normal, I wonder if we would not be so.
It would be interesting because in South Florida, because I would say that you would still temperature appropriate. If you live in Minot, North Dakota, or wherever that might be,
awful.
And it is January, you're not going to go out naked even if you can and it's socially acceptable just because it's not going to be good for your skin. We haven't evolved to that point. But here in South Florida, imagine it's a hot day and there's nothing wrong with it. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to put on any clothes. It's just you walk around and nobody thinks anything of it.
Yeah, and if you're insecure about what you got down between, just put like a little leaf or something. Yeah, just make it your own.
I don't even know if you would. I think you'd be going, oh, okay, it's no big deal. You got a small one, you got a big one, you got a...
I wonder if that kind of takes away.
Okay, nudity.
Huh.
Fascinating stuff.
I'd be naked right now, Virginia.
I'd have a cocktail. Together, we're unstoppable.
Drunk and naked.
Oh, I'd be joining you with the cocktail.
Okay, another random question. If you were perpetually surrounded by one aroma besides your natural smell, which you and everybody else around you could smell, what would it be? One aroma forever. Follows you around.
Ooh, that's a good one. I think I'm going to go vanilla.
Vanilla is going to be your aroma. Okay.
I like it. It's not offensive. It doesn't make me too hungry. You know, like those scented candles that smell like apple pie?
Yes.
It could not be that, because if I smelled that all the time, I would just be eating apple pie and thus 350 pounds.
It's kind of weird you say that, because when I was using a lot of those apple pie candles, I noticed I put on quite a bit of weight. Subconsciously, I think it was making me eat pie.
It's not even subconscious. It's like in your face.
Yeah.
It smells like apple pie, so you want apple pie.
I initially would have picked the best smelling pizza, but for the same reason. If I'm really hungry and I'm trying to be good, I don't want that smell. So I'm gonna go with Pine Sol. I love Pine Sol. It almost kind of makes me like, I don't know, it takes over me or something.
Yeah.
Since I was
Is
a
that
kid.
your catnip?
I think it is. Ever since I was a kid, I smell Pine Sol and I'm just like, it's weird.
You've talked about how when you smell it, you want to drink it. And we've told you many times on the show not to drink it.
No, that's what it is.
Have you ever just taken a sip?
No, but
It'd be believable.
The strong urge to want to drink Pine Sol takes over me when I smell it. It's a weird thing.
Okay.
Rocco has the same thing about gasoline.
I had that as a kid. I would go through the same thing.
Because we have the jet ski, and we keep it by our neighbor's house. Our neighbor lives on the water. We don't. So we walk over to our neighbor's house with all these gas cans, and Rocco always says, "Mommy, can I smell the gas?" He loves to put his face by the gas and smell it.
When I was a little kid, the same feeling I had with Pine Sol, I had with gasoline. I smelled it, like you're talking about, Rocco, and I had the urge to want to. I knew I shouldn't drink it, and I was never going to drink it, but I'm just like, I want to drink gas. I want to drink gas.
What is that?
I don't know, man.
It's bizarre.
It is.
I think mine is like a fresh, summery type of smell. I don't know what
clean linen.
I don't know if it's like lilac, but it's. Have you ever been just out somewhere in nature and there's a smell that just like, wow, it smells fresh, it smells clean, it smells pure.
It's peaceful and it kind of eases your mind.
Yes, there is something about that. I think that would be the smell that I want, because even people do that, aromatherapy, where they're a lilac or a lavender or something like that you smell and it does actually calm you. I love that whenever you get a massage and they're like, try this scent or try this, and it all works together. I'm a big fan of that.
Really believe in that. They say you want to try to put some audio on that's going to relax you, coupled with that aromatherapy, and it's supposed to really do wonders for you.
Yeah, that's the choice I would have. Somebody else said clean laundry in a text. Yes, that's a nice little smell as well. And also an interesting one that somebody's adding to the 5 greatest achievements of humankind: language. Without that, we're not going to get anything done at all.
Yes.
And that is something that, we did develop and come up with.
I mean, music. Anyone say music?
Oh.
No, music didn't make the list of the top 5.
That's jumping up my list.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
But then you got to either bump out tech, harnessing energy, transportation, vaccines.
By transportation. I don't like to travel that much anyway.
Okay.
This man's taking it to foot.
Yeah, I'm a foot traveler.
Okay, all right. That's how you want to do it. All right, it's interactive. That's what KVJ does. You've got many different ways for you to do it. You can text us like a lot of people are doing right now, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Or you can also go ahead and jump into the KVJ TV YouTube chat room. It's on right now. Just go and find the KVJ Show and be interactive.
I couldn't be there. I said so. I knew that this was doomed from the get-go. You thought that it was special, but it was just a sex door, and I still hear the echoes. I got a feeling that it's time to let it go, let it go. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame 'cause we can't let go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away. Maybe you don't understand what I'm going through. It's only me. What you got to lose? Make up your mind. Tell me, what are you gonna do? It's only me. Let it go. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flame 'cause we can't let go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away. I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away.
Interesting thought here. We're talking about that smell that you'd love to have just follow you around wherever you went. And somebody texted in here and said, you know what Jaybird is describing, it sounds like what pregnant women have, that Pica, where typically because of a vitamin deficiency, you quest for odd scents. And remember, like, some women will like stop on the side of the road and eat gravel.
Yeah.
That might be it.
I was looking at a couple rocks the other day, and they did kind of look delicious, Virginia.
We have a video of you eating gravel.
That might have been the alcohol.
Oh, okay.
You were having a party.
I was looking at a couple rocks the other day and going, a little barbecue sauce with those things.
Oh, delicious. Yeah, so somebody thinks that you've got what pregnant women get, Pica.
Well, add that to the list of things I got to deal with.
Yeah, they said my big craving from 10 years ago when I had it is that I felt like chewing on glass.
Ooh.
That's a weird thing, huh?
So you all of a sudden just get this urge to want to chew on glass. You're sitting there and you're looking at the window and go, oh, I must bite that thing.
Mm-hmm. I've seen, I think, like they'll eat dirt and things like that. They crave dirt, and you're like, what?
So when a woman's pregnant, is that because she's got the whole deficiency too, or is that just because she's pregnant?
Yeah, I think there's like something that your body needs that you don't have that I guess is in dirt.
The baby's taking it from you?
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, they said one lady on TV had an obsession with cigarette ash. She actually ate it. She'd eat cigarette ash. She just couldn't stop herself.
That's disgusting.
Loved it.
There was that one girl who kept eating her couch. She would eat the styrofoam, all that, the cushion stuff and whatever was in the couch. She'd take it apart and eat it.
Oh, okay.
And she lived. But that was her issue.
Mm-hmm. Somebody had said with the gasoline, it's real technical, but they say that it has a suppressing effect on the nervous system, which results in a temporary euphoric feeling. Yeah, you can get a gas high. You know, they call it huffing. Some people do that,
Dang,
which is weird.
I was huffing back when I was 7.
Rocco's huffing?
It's terribly bad for you, yes.
Oh, man.
It just eats your brain cells like, wah, 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 wah.
Well, no wonder I was all
it's like burning a bakery. You don't want gas on the brain, man. It's a bad stuff.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, it looks like Lori Loughlin just had to sell her house. What did she lose on the deal? More bad news for Lori Loughlin.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Dad, we said no phones at the dinner table.
I know, just replying. Cliff got a new set of clubs, just telling him mine are better. Adding a dog filter to his face and set.
Okay, you can text your friends later. Mom, you too.
Hang on, just making a meme for a group chat about bridge. Glenda's gonna flip out.
You know, the whole family comes to Florida to visit you guys, and all you do is sit on your phones. Look, I know you're very happy about your new deal from AT&T. 2 lines, $40 a month each, unlimited for people 55 and over. But it's family time. You know the rules.
Yes, top score. Take that, Jeanette.
Mom.
Fine, I was done anyway.
Floridians 55 and over get 2 lines with unlimited talk, text, and data for $40 a month per line with AT&T. Visit your nearest AT&T store today. Curbside service available in most locations. Learn more at att.com/55+. AT&T may temporarily slow data speeds if the network is busy. Available in-store to Florida residents 55+ only. Requires AT&T Unlimited 55+ plan. Additional usage, speed, limits, and other restrictions apply. Price shown is after all discounts, which starts within 2 bills. Taxes and fees extra.
At BJ's Wholesale Club, saving is as easy as it gets. Just download our app, and you can order whatever you need, whenever you choose. You can even load hundreds of digital coupons to your membership card and save more. BJ's. Live generously.
If you're far from water, you might think a flood can't happen to you. But the truth is, there are hidden risks that can leave your property vulnerable, like runoff from new development, changing weather patterns, and even wildfires. But if you have flood insurance, you have peace of mind knowing that you can recover faster. Protect the life you've built. Visit floodsmart.gov/storm to learn more. Brought to you by FEMA and its National Flood Insurance Program.
Wayne Acres Ford Lake Worth is at it again this summer with our big Summer of Savings event going on now. Shop the hottest deals of summer. New 2020 Ford F-150 Super Crew STX with all the power options. Lease for only $368 a month or get 0% financing for 72 months. The savings are just heating up with acres and acres of inventory. Get to Wayne Acres Ford Lake Worth today. More details, WayneAcresFord.com. Plus tax, tag, and title dealer retains all Ford rebates and incentives with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Get a fresh start. Wayne Acres Ford in Lake Worth. Sometimes bad things happen to good people. And at Wayne Acres Ford in Lake Worth, we understand. And we're here to help. Our Fresh Start program can put you on the road today with payments that meet your budget. Shop from over $34 million of our new and pre-owned inventory. Our finance specialist will give you the respect you deserve and the financing you need, regardless of past credit history. Get a fresh start. Wayne Acres Ford in Lake Worth. For details, WayneAcresFord.com. Plus tax, tag, and title dealer retains all rebates and incentives with approved credit. See dealer for complete details.
Did you know Geico's now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies? That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Your teenager to help around the house?
Okay, Mom, I emptied the dishwasher, vacuumed the basement, and folded the sheets out of the dryer.
Wait, what?
Oh, and next, I'm going to clean Mitten's litter box.
Are we in some kind of prank show or something? That's a camera, isn't it?
There's never been a better time to switch to Geico. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th. Limitations apply. Visit geico.com for details.
If you've got an insurance question, you could talk to a dentist. But instead of filling you in on ways to save on your policies, he'd probably be too busy filling in that loose crown. Or you could talk to your local Geico agent, who will use their expertise to polish up your policies, from home and auto to renters, motorcycle, boat, and RV too. So while, yes, your dentist can save your smile, your Geico agent could save you money, which will make you use that smile a whole lot more. To find a Geico agent near you, visit geico.com/local.
Fall registration is open at IRSC. Hybrid courses, which are in person and online, include labs and training programs with class sizes and safety in place. And there's always a schedule of online courses available through our virtual campus, irsc.edu. Register today.
COVID-19 is still very much top of mind for everybody here in South Florida.
And if you have COVID-19 concerns, Baptist Health South Florida is here for you. With so many different treatment options, I mean, if your symptoms are mild, you can just use the Baptist Healthcare On Demand app and talk to somebody virtually. Maybe they're more moderate, and you can get care right now by visiting any Baptist Health urgent care location throughout South Florida.
Now, in case you are experiencing severe symptoms, all you have to do is call 911 or just visit the closest emergency room. Now, you can always call their COVID-19 hotline too. It's 833-MY-BAPTIST. That's 833-MY-BAPTIST, or visit baptisthealth.net/coronavirus to perform a risk assessment.
Take down this number or visit the website once again. That's 833-MY-BAPTIST, or visit baptisthealth.net/coronavirus.
This year, biology might be in a third-floor lab, or it might be in your own kitchen. But no matter where school happens for you, Staples has everything you need at amazing prices. From the latest tech and backpacks to hand sanitizer and notebooks. This week, Apple AirPods Pro are only $199. You save $50. And shop any of our convenient, safe options. In-store, curbside pickup, or order online. School on, save on. At Staples. Ends 8/1/20. Limit 2 while supplies last. Curbside available in most stores.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second in your Dirt of the Day, I will tell you about the Lori Loughlin situation and what she had to do with her home. Before we get into that, though, we've got a little Matthew McConaughey for you. I guess he's releasing a memoir, and here he is talking about said story of his life.
Okay.
Ever since I learned to write, I've been keeping a journal. 2 years ago, I worked up the courage to take all of those journals off into solitary confinement just to see what the hell I had. And I returned with a book. Yes. This is my sights and scenes, my nices and means, successes and failures, stories, people, places, poems, prayers, prescribes, and a whole lot of bumper stickers. It's called Green Lights because it's a story about how I have, and we all can, catch more of them in this life we're living. You see, we don't like the red and yellow lights because they take up our time, right?
I just love the way he talks.
Green lights.
I can listen to him all day long.
They take up our time, right?
I'm mesmerized.
He's right. That's why I run them.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance, he does one of those college speeches when everyone's graduating, and he it's so funny. It's about 18 minutes long. I highly recommend watching it.
Okay.
Just Google it. He's got a lot of good one-liners in there.
Mm-hmm.
In other news, it looks as though Garth Brooks is removing himself for the running of CMA Artist of the Year. I guess he feels like he's won it too much.
I wanted to ask you, Kev, because you're more plugged into the modern country.
Yes.
He keeps winning this award. So is he still doing new music? Good old Garth?
I think there's a song that he comes up with every now and then. It's nothing that is playing on contemporary country radio that I'm hearing.
Then how does he keep winning this thing?
Well, and that might be why he's, deciding to step out. And I think, overall, this is for Entertainer of the Year. And in country, they seem to put a high priority on performance and theatrics. And I think that might be a big part of it because he has a documentary that just came out on Netflix not too long ago, kind of recapping like the last little tour that he did and showing the behind the scenes and, how he's a sports fan. And so he kind of takes some of that mentality into it, out there performing, saying, we got to come out here and put on the performance of our life tonight. He gets everybody pumped up. And, so I think that's a big part of him winning this.
And he's not on Apple Music either. He's one of the few artists that you can't get Garth on Apple Music. I guess he doesn't.
And that might be why I'm not hearing a lot of his stuff, because a lot of the newer stuff I listen to the Apple radio and things like that to get new music. And so I don't hear him hardly ever. So, and I don't know that he's being played much on contemporary country radio stations.
You guys pretty much saw what happened after the CMAs for all the way through the new year. It wasn't fun. And at my age, what I do is fun stuff. But there was one tweet in there that really stuck in my head. It said, hey man, this guy, why doesn't he step down and just have the Entertainer for for the next generation. 100% agreed. So with all the love in the world, all the gratefulness, because the last thing I want to do is seem ungrateful to the CMAs and everybody that has voted for us. We are officially pulling ourselves out of Entertainer of the Year. It's time for somebody else. Hold that award. Know what that entertainer feels like.
Yeah, I think that's a good move. I like what he's doing. I think that'll be well received because, yeah, he has won it so much. It's like you are probably the greatest country entertainer of all time. We got that. We don't have to keep piling it on. But if you want to build new artists, that is the kind of award where people are like going, oh, you know what? They're Entertainer of the Year, so maybe I'll go buy tickets to their concerts and listen to their stuff. And
class act, Chris Gaines. Class act.
Yeah, that is.
And finally here, Lori Loughlin and her husband just sold their Bel Air estate, but they had to slash the price. Originally, they had listed this massive mansion. I was just looking at pictures of it. It's a 12,000 square foot, 6-bedroom, 9-bath, all the bells and whistles, and of course, in one of Los Angeles' most ritzy neighborhoods there in Bel Air. Originally, they listed it for $35 million, but they just ended up having to sell it to the guy that co-founded Tinder, and the guy only paid $18 million for it after they originally listed it for $35 million. So it sounds like they just had to unload it to get some cash, probably to pay the lawyers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a mess. Just fascinating how you can get a $35 million house for $18 million. Wow,
Yeah.
that's
Good deal.
That guy from Tinder swooped in at a great time.
I wonder how Tinder's doing during the pandemic. I wonder what the numbers are like on that thing.
Probably good.
Great question.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
good. I would imagine.
The undercover hookups.
Yes.
You know they're still happening.
Big time.
Yeah, we'd have stats on that. There are a lot of people, and I think it was a majority of people have now broken the bubble for a little, scratch the itch.
Bubbles are going to be broken.
Your bubble's still intact, right?
My bubble is intact, but we're
about ready to pop that bubble.
Patience is running thin.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Alrighty, we got some birthdays today from some celebrities like Hilary Swank. She's turning 46 years old today. Terry Crews, been in the news a lot. He is 52. Vivica A. Fox turns 56. Lisa Kudrow, Phoebe from Friends, is 57 years old today.
Wow.
Dying, huh? Crazy. Also, Lawrence Fishburne is 59, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is 73 today. Gotta say happy 13th birthday to Charlie, King of the Wiggles, from your best friend, Matthias. And also, we got a birthday shout out here. This is going out to Hayden. Apparently, COVID-19 has taken so much away from this year, and she's managed yet to take each disappointment with grace and keep a good attitude. She finished her undergrad degree at Texas A&M in 3 years while being on equestrian NCAA team there. So the season, unfortunately, was cut short in the spring. But happy birthday. She got a great job in Miami, started this week. All this before she celebrated her 21st birthday. So happy birthday, Hayden. We're proud of you. Love Mom, Dad, Avery. And Aldi got cut off. But there you go. And it looks like she's got her 21st birthday celebration. If I know my places correctly, I believe that might be Lenora's on Clematis Street.
Oh, they do a good job advertising. I hear a lot of people talk about Lenora's.
It's got good word of mouth. They do the Sunday brunch used to be out of control.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back before you had to worry about social distancing and
I'll ask you during
pandemic.
I'll ask you during commercial what was on the buffet.
On the buffet was cocktails.
You might want to ask somebody else.
And lots of them.
Okay.
I never did the food too much. I think they have massive meatballs.
Oh.
If I remember right. Yeah. Anyway, if I remember right, it's like I gotta take my memory back. How long ago? You remember back in the good old days when you got a restaurant shade?
Before Corona, when we just hung out in groups.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Don't you miss a group?
Yes, I just told you that at 6 o'clock. I want to get groups together.
Yeah.
Well, you can't. So enjoy your alone time.
Camp KVJ, we got that for you right now. We're doing it the right way. Rapids, with all the social distancing measures you need, is open, and we got a 4-pack of tickets and also tickets to the Palm Beach Zoo. It's week 7 of Camp KVJ with free hookup for things to do with your kids. I know since they've extended Summertime, basically. I know Palm Beach County, I think Miami-Dade just, they extended their summertime as well. Going to have a delayed start. So you're like going, great, I've got 2 more weeks or 3 more weeks I got to fill now. This is one way to help you out with that. Coming up here in a second, got an email, and it is a good question, and maybe you've been here before. Love or your career? What should you choose? We'll discuss coming up next.
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Shout out to your mom and dad for making you. Staying in a vision, they did a great job raising you. When I create, you're my muse. The kind of smile that makes the news. Can't nobody throw shade on your name in these streets. Triple threat, you a boss, you a bank, you a beast. You make it easy to choose. You got a mean touch, I can't refuse. No, I can't refuse it. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Already passed, you don't need no approval. Good everywhere, don't worry about no refusal. Second to none, you got the upper hand now. Don't need a sponsor, no, you're the brand now. You're my rock, my Colorado. Got that ring, just like Toronto. Love you now, a little more tomorrow. That's how I feel. Act like you know that you are. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions.
No cap, no pretending, you don't need mentions. Got them saying goals, they don't wanna be independent. Tell them to mind your business, we in our feelings. It's 50% attention, we need commitment. We gotta both admit it. It's funny we both listen. It's a blessing, cause we both get it. You the best thing, and I don't need a witness. I'ma find me a ring and pray it's perfect fitted. Perfect.
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen, cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. That's all I plan to do.
Not easy stuff. Trying to keep the kids entertained, and then also too, I know as a parent you kind of have that guilt factor, because sometimes it is easy to leave them to their own devices, which might be the YouTube or playing video games. You're like going, I really should do something constructive with this kid because they're just melting their brain away. I got to get them outside. We were talking about that yesterday, just the things that you used to do as a kid that you don't see kids doing today anymore. And the number one answer was just, it blew me away with the outdoor activities. And it was a laundry list of great stuff that people are like, this. And I'm like, yeah, I don't see my 12-year-old son really doing any of that kind of stuff. And I feel really bad. And I almost was sad last night thinking about it, because I'm like, the childhood I had, the summer times and the memories and running around and friends and bikes and climbing trees and building forts and doing all this kind of stuff. Like my kid, every day, I got to work a lot of the day, and I'm trying to get him out of the house. So, hey, let's go throw the football around or do something like that. And it's just, I have to stay on him, and then something happens, and then I get distracted. I got a gazillion different flaming cats being thrown at me.
I'll gladly throw the football with you.
Yeah.
What a flaming cat.
Yeah. What, would you just leave the kid inside
Yeah.
then? Yeah, all right, screw you, dude.
Where's Dad at? He's playing catch the bird.
Yeah. You wouldn't go out with him, so he went out with another kid. Guess that's what I got to do. Bird and I'll throw the ball instead.
I'll give you 110%, Dad.
Take that, Cannon. Go ahead. Rut your brain away on video games. So if you're trying to get your kids out, we're trying to give you something to do with them, interactive, making it easy, because we know that a lot of people are strapped for cash. Get that. So we got this for free. Week 7, Camp KVJ, 4-pack of tickets to Rapids Water Park, Palm Beach Zoo as well. And Jennifer is on here from Boynton Beach. Hello, Jennifer.
Good morning, KVJ.
Good morning. Now, it says here you got 3 kids, and I'm just kind of curious, like, what are you doing with the kids right now? Like, what are they doing with their summertime?
Well, my son skateboards, so he's at Phipps almost every day.
Oh, it's a great park, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. My older 2 work, so they're keeping busy.
Good. Well, they're doing some good productive stuff. So since they're actually working, that's rare. I'm not hearing a lot of parents saying that about their kids. We can throw a little relief at them and a reward by hooking them up with the Rapids and Palm Beach Zoo tickets. Okay, Jennifer?
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Enjoy that with the kids. And if you'd like to get your own hands on your tickets, we'll do that again tomorrow morning right here on the KVJ Show. Just listen up to win. Camp KVJ. Love or career? Ever been in this type of situation? I think a lot of us in life are at least one time or another faced with that decision. And there are many factors that go into it. Who is the person? How much do you love them? Will you ever find another just like them? How old are you? What is the career that you're talking about?
Billy Joel's got a song called Money or Love that no one gives a crap about, but the message is still there.
Yeah. So it's a relatable thing, and we got an email, somebody else that is dealing with it, would like to remain anonymous, but they said, last year I got a job that I love. It matches my skill set well. I feel challenged and fulfilled, and I make the best money of my life. I'm doing great with my company and only have room to move up from here. Plus, my bosses love me. As much as I love my job, my fiance hates it with just as much passion. He says that it consumes my soul. I work much more than I used to at my job, and even when I'm not at work, work is still with me. He says that he has tried to be patient, but he feels like I'm not available enough for what he would call a meaningful relationship. He has said that he has had enough and that I need to either choose this job or him, this is not the life that he wants to live. He wants me, but he says he no longer has me. I don't disagree with him, but I am afraid that if I pull back, that my productivity will decrease and I will resent my fiance for it. I'm about to leave the man I thought was the only person that could make me happy for the only job that I think can make me happy.
That's a heavy one.
This is one of those moments in life that will forever shape who I am. What would you do?
Well, I can only tell you from our experience, from my personal experience, you guys know I was dating somebody and we had a great fun time, great relationship, but he literally hated how the KVJ show was always so busy and here and there and doing this event and that event. And he would have to go to all these events and hated it. Just it wasn't his speed. It wasn't the life that he wanted, and he began to resent. I began to resent, and it was just kind of
Well, it would require you to pull back on your schedule, and that wasn't going to happen. It's the same exact situation.
Same thing.
And here's the fact that she's emailing and asking those questions and she's considering still keeping the job. To me, it tells me she still wants her career.
The answer is in it. I completely agree with you. The answer is in what she wrote. She knows it. She just needs someone to tell her and hold the mirror up to her. They always talk about a work-life balance or work-life integration. But I believe at the core of us, you lean a little bit more one or the other. Because I know people that, a job is just there and it's what I do to make a little bit of money so that I can live my life. Other people, the career or their job is really at the core of who they are. It's a work ethic. It's an identity. And that is a majority of them. Now, you try to have that 50-50 balance as much as possible, but I think each of us can answer that question deep down. Who are we more? Do we live life first and then we just work to live, or are we living to work? And there's nothing wrong with that, but I think you're set one way or the other. And this question between love or career comes down to that. Because I think you need to establish one before the other. And if you truly love somebody and you're a lover and you're about life, then I would say go with the person, because your identity is going to be shaped in being with that person. But if you're a career-minded person, I know for me, I lean a little bit more to that. I put my life into my career. And so if somebody had kept me from that, and I would always be... It would always be gnawing in the back of my brain.
And that's what happened with my relationship that fell apart, because I knew that I didn't want to change how things were. I liked how things were. I loved all the busy and the fun and the out there and the making the money of the work. I liked all that. That was fun to me.
It's a big reason why I'm single. It's tough. I really don't know how y'all do it, to be in a full-on relationship and still be able to do this kind of job, and then be able to...
Panda has points where I can tell he hates it.
Yes.
But he still, at the core of him, respects it, supports it, and wants to love it. And that's the difference.
That's the difference. Are you with a partner that's able to adjust and be able to be okay with you being so career-driven? Some people are okay. Panda is okay with it. A lot of people aren't, because they're going to eventually want your time and that intimacy and that next level of growth in that relationship.
That's why I think those people match up well. If you lean a little bit more career than love, you match up well with somebody else that's the same way, because they understand you. And they're like, that's fine. When we get time together, we'll make the most of that time. But I understand that. You need to build your career, and you'll get the majority of your identity based on that, rather than the love. And if somebody else is like, no, let's just live life, let's take off, let's love, let's do all that,
so
you're going to connect better.
Whenever we get out of Corona and we go back to having gatherings, you need to go look for a new man at places like chamber meetings and places where there's like young professional societies getting together, where there's groups of people that are work-driven, work-minded, want to focus on career. And I mean, a love life is awesome too, but you got to find somebody who respects the fact that you're career-driven.
Just be honest with yourself and be honest with your partner. And then if you want to get out of the relationship, don't beat yourself up. That's just how you're built. But just be honest about it.
I think you'll find a majority of your fulfillment right now through your career. Build who you are. Let your fiance know that, hey, I love you, but if I don't do this, I will always wonder, and there will be some resentment that is built up.
And then we will eventually break up anyway. Because it'll be one of those things where I hold it against you, and you made me give up my dream, and that's ugly.
So there you go. A lot of times people answer their own questions in their email. I think you did as well. Any other thoughts? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can always sound off here on the KVJ Show. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, you guys ready to play a fun little game of audio charades?
Yes.
Yeah, ha. Jaybird and Denny's have become a formidable team, Virginia. They've beaten us the last 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not today. Not today, Bird.
Not today.
I'm so scared.
Okay. A little sound effect theater for you is next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Have you heard about the game-changing jewelry store that's now open? It's Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton behind Town Center Mall. Diamonds Direct, started by former diamond wholesalers who decided to stop selling to jewelry stores and start selling direct to the public. No middleman, no nonsense, no pricing games. It's the only store here with a nationwide low price guarantee. And the selection is mind-blowing. Hand-picked diamonds in all shapes and sizes, from half carat to 10 carats. And case after case of earrings, pendants, bands, bracelets. It's like shopping 30 stores at once. Plus, Diamonds Direct has all the designer rings women want. Names like Tacori, Baraggio, Henry Dossi, and dozens more. Handcrafted, unique rings, literally thousands to choose from. If you're about to get engaged or buy any piece of jewelry, your timing is perfect because this is unlike any jewelry store you've ever seen. With values you never thought possible. Come discover the store that's shaking up the jewelry landscape here forever. Diamonds Direct. South Florida's direct diamond importer. In Boca Raton, behind Town Center Mall.
Our homes today are like little cities, full of different interneting boroughs, like the entertainment district in the living room, or the virtual fitness center in the garage. And Xfinity Internet keeps it all running smoothly with reliable speed to power all your devices at once. You get coverage around town, from the financial district home office to the spa. Plus, get added protection to help keep your Wi-Fi network safe, like an at-home police station.
Xfinity Internet keeps your little city humming with reliable speed, coverage, and added security. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. You'll get advanced security free with the XFi Gateway. Plus, ask about XFi Complete for whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and more. Go to Xfinity.com or call 1-800-XFINITY today to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 8/11/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
You know, it's really nice to be able to see and see well. I know a lot of people maybe take that for granted, but if your vision is getting blurry and you need glasses or contact lenses, why not try a LASIK procedure at Panu Laser instead? I gotta tell you, ever since I started wearing a mask, my sunglasses, it is a major pain in my behind. I'm glad I don't have to wear them all the time. If you are, go to Panu. Reason why: state-of-the-art lasers, knowledgeable staff, and a great payment plan with 0 down and 0 interest. You're not going to regret it. And they got convenient locations all over Broward and now in Palm Beach. Just look them up online today. PanuLaser.com. PANNU Laser.com.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Trading in or selling your car, truck, or SUV? WeBuyAnyCar.com takes the hassle out of selling in just 3 easy steps. 1. Get your free online valuation. 2. Drive to your local car buying center. And 3. Walk out with your check in as little as 30 minutes. So don't wait. Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at WeBuyAnyCar.
People over the age of 65 and those with underlying conditions are at risk of severe complications from COVID-19 and should avoid crowds and minimize contact outside the home. For the rest of us, be sure to avoid the 3 C's. That's closed spaces, crowded places, and close contact settings. Help protect Florida's most vulnerable. And don't forget to wear a mask. Learn more at floridahealth.gov.
I am such a fan of the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. I take friends there. I go there myself. I'm taking a girlfriend there actually in a few days, and she is so excited about the possibility of feeling better and looking better. You know, she had twins later in life, and I'm telling you, these kids, they wreck your body. I've had 2 separate breast lifts because I had 2 separate children, and each time you have these kids, they wreck your goodies. Go see Dr. Rankin and Dr. Deb at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. These 2 surgeons are amazing. Once you meet with them face to face, just their aura, their gentle nature, the fact that they listen and they care and they truly just want you to be your best self, your healthiest, your most zen. It is the right place for you, and when you meet them, you will get it, and you will believe all those 5-star reviews that you see on their website. They really are amazing at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Go read the reviews. Everything is waiting for you at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 2, beware of strangers. If you've been in an accident and a stranger contacts you to get your case, watch out. They're breaking the law. These crooks knock on your door, send you text messages, and even go into your hospital room uninvited. They work for shady clinics and lawyers who want the insurance proceeds for themselves. Don't hire them, report them. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGreg.com now and see how much you can save.
This morning here in South Florida, warm and humid with light easterly winds and a few coastal showers possible. This afternoon, hot and humid with highs in the low 90s and the heat index around 100 degrees. A light breeze out of the east, partly sunny skies, and a slim chance for rain near the coast with a few inland showers and thunderstorms possible. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Glenn Glazer for 97.9 WRMF.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Allstate.
Escape the heat and refresh your home indoors with new paint. Lowe's has you covered with their #1 best-selling color, Agreeable Gray. Get Valspar's dual scrub and stain-resistant Ultra Interior Paint Plus Primer starting at just $24.98 a gallon every day. U.S. only.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to KVJShow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, time for another round of audio charades. Jaybird and Denny have become a formidable match for us, Virginia. It's time for us to really kind of get this thing going.
All right, let's take this serious now.
Yeah, we've really kind of blown it the last couple of weeks. So.
Look at that. The old dog's finally starting to perk up, young blood.
Yeah.
Well, we got too cocky because we beat them handily
Beat
the
them like a
first few
drum.
weeks.
Yeah, wasn't even a contest.
I felt bad for them.
I think we kind of got a little streak going. I think we won 2 weeks in a row.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they call you Streaks Pennington.
For many reasons.
Shorts.
Oh, you really hurt me there, Virginia.
She's getting those digs in, trying to get you off your game, Bird.
Nope, not today.
Not today.
I got my peaceful mate with me.
Okay.
You can't shake this.
The Bob Ross of radio, Denny.
He is. That's great.
Yeah, he is. Okay, all right, here we go. It is audio charades. What you do is Virginia and I were partnered up. So one of us is going to give the other audio clues to a word that we are given. We have 20 seconds on the clock. 5 words would be a perfect score. So you see in each round how many you get. If there is a tie, at the end of one round, we'll play a tiebreaker second round, and so on and so forth.
You see that, Denny's? The witch looks shook.
I'm not shook. I'm focused.
Last week, I gave you the sound effects, I believe.
You did?
Okay. Try it again, or should we switch it up?
I mean, let's just switch it up. I
Okay.
like diversity.
All right, then you do the sound effects, and I'll guess.
Okay.
Good luck, haircut. Hey, I'm talking to you, Ralston.
Okay. Yeah, I got a little trim yesterday.
You need to find some scissors. You look like a woolly mammoth.
Well,
Oh,
I
looks
mean,
great.
well, thank you, Kev. I appreciate it. She's just trying to attack us,
I'm not
Denny.
going to allow it. I'm not
She's
going
trying
to
to
stand
attack us. That's fine. That's what the witch does.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 20 seconds on the clock. Audio charades. Virginia, give me some good sound effects here. Our time begins now. It's a trumpet.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a sheep. A goat. Got
yes. A pass.
Buzzer alarm clock. That is a bee. That is a trimmer, a clicker, a buzzer, a female pleasure device.
Oh, it was fly.
Ah.
You were close.
It
Okay.
did sound like a female pleasure
Yeah.
device.
We would accept vibrator.
That was pretty impressive. It sounded like it. That was a great guess.
Okay. We got 2.
Come on, peace
First
train.
score.
Come on, buddy.
3 wins it. 2 forces another round. Less than that, you're a loser.
Do you want this?
Yeah, do you want me to give you the sound effects or you give me?
I think you do good. I think you did it first last time. Let's keep this train going.
All right.
Do you want me to show them like you show them?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No big deal. Peaceful little tree.
I can do it either way. I can look at it myself.
All right, Denny's. Let's do this. I want it, and I want it bad.
Oh, yeah. I can see it.
Audio charades here. 20 seconds on the clock. Virginia and I got a 2. That's what you got to beat. What is it? You can't hear?
No, do you guys hear a buzzing
hear a
sound?
buzz.
Terrible
I
buzzing
hear
sound.
a buzz too.
I just wonder if the people can hear it.
Oh, that was a fly.
No, I think it's our equipment.
It's our great equipment, Kevin. It's buzzing
okay.
again.
Oh, I thought there was an audio charade.
Can people hear that on the radio?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Suits, do you hear it? He does.
Oh, then they can.
Yeah, it's not at all distracting.
Guess fly.
Okay.
All right. Just let all the distractions go. Let's do it.
20 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
Chugging, drinking.
Pass that one.
Whipping. Hair.
Pass that one.
Robot. Computer.
Yep.
Yep.
Six. Oh, they got 3.
There's a cat.
Suits the Santa count.
Oh,
right at the buzzer.
Wow.
It's
a 3-P.
It is a 3-P.
It's a 3-P.
Dang,
we like the
Virginia.
Chicago Bulls.
Wow.
We like the Bulls. Yeah.
Wow.
This is my Michael Jordan right here.
Actually, you're nothing like the Bulls, but
You're going to break his leg.
well, actually, you are like a bull. I take that back.
Yeah. Oh, you just knocked my headphones out.
See, there's a bull for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
We're part of a dynasty.
Okay. Yeah, well, apparently the audience is really annoyed by our buzz, so yeah.
Oh,
we'll
boy.
work on
It's
that.
pretty rough.
Huh. That's a new one.
Normally, I like having a buzz, but not this one.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that is bad. It sounds like we're possessed.
Huh. Interesting.
It just sounds like we're constantly getting a little electric shock.
And perhaps we are.
Okay.
Ghosts.
All right. Well,
Maybe we've got adult toys in here. Y'all don't know.
yeah. We'll have Denny's take a look at it and see if we can get this thing figured out. So.
Have fun with that, Denny's.
I know. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I want to check in with some of the Facebook answers that we have. I was thinking about this and posted up this morning for your response. What texts could you receive today that wouldn't have made any sense 6 months ago? Like, you think about it, if somebody would text you, be like going, hey, if you need any Lysol spray or sanitizer, let me know. You'd be like going, okay, thanks.
Hey, Kevin, I can't find toilet paper anywhere.
You'd be like, all right.
I know you're using leaves in the yard to wipe yourself.
Right. You're just like, if it were 6 months ago, you would be like, okay, why is that? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Everybody in Publix is wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. So what were your responses? We'll check in with Facebook and also get your text as well, 877-979-WRMF. What text could you receive today that wouldn't have made any sense 6 months ago? Let us know here on the KVJ Show.
It starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know or wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you.
Just really kind of crazy how much our life has changed. Dialing it back to March. Just kind of thinking about just even basic communication with somebody. If you would go back to, let's say, January and receive the text that you have on your phone today or something you might get today and then try to make sense of it, you'd be like, wait, what is it? I don't even know. What is going on? This doesn't make any sense.
No new friends. Protect our bubble. I text that about 6 times a week to Magnolia.
Right. And imagine if she would have received that text in January, be like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, you can come over, but you have to be 6 feet away from me. Why? What's going on?
I mean, just crazy stuff. So I asked the question on our Facebook page here, what text could you receive today that wouldn't have made any sense 6 months ago? Something like, hey, if you need any Lysol spray or sanitizer, just let me know. You'd be like, okay. 6 months ago, you'd be like, that was so random.
They wouldn't let me go into my favorite restaurant because I didn't have a mask on. Why? What's going on?
Yeah, all those kind of like little things that are in there. So we asked on Facebook. It's up there right now. If you go to Facebook and search for the KVJ Show, you can go and check it out and give us your thoughts. You can also text them into us as well, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Yeah, some of them, like Jody said, yeah, don't forget your mask. Like, if you would receive that in January, you'd be like, well, what are you talking about? What do you mean, don't forget your mask?
I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to Mardi Gras. I won't forget my mask.
Yeah. Dalia said, we need another lockdown. You imagine if you would have gotten that text in February, you'd be like, what do you mean another lockdown? What are you talking about?
We're in the hot spot.
Well, you probably did get that text in January, and you knew exactly what it meant. Yeah. It's a little different now, isn't it? It's a little different now, isn't it?
Oh, this cat knows his way around a hot spot.
Oh, yeah.
Play it down, Siddiqui.
Meow, meow, meow.
Melissa said, imagine getting this text back in January. Hey, Disney's finally reopening their parks.
Yeah, after months of being closed. What?
Hey,
Wait,
Kev, I can't believe it. When do you think football season's going to start again? It's been canceled.
It's never coming back.
Any kind of sports thing.
That would throw me into a tizzy. It would throw
Football's
me into a tizzy
done.
now. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, Kev, the Marlins can't play baseball because they all got sick.
What?
If I received that last year, I'd be going, well, you know what? That's at least a good excuse. Why didn't they call in sick the whole season? That's brilliant, actually. They didn't show up anyway. Brett said, the results of your COVID-19 test are ready. You'd be like, wait, what are you talking about? Imagine getting that text in February. What are you talking about? Laura said, imagine getting this text 6 months ago. I just got yelled at for going the wrong way down the grocery aisle.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wait, what? Imagine. Why? I don't understand that.
The
That doesn't make any
wrong way?
sense.
There's a right way?
And people will yell at you. Some people will.
Some people will. The people that are cool will not.
Of course.
Because it happened to me yesterday. I had to make a run to Publix, and there was these kids. They couldn't have been more than like 20, and they were obviously brother and sister in there shopping for the house. And they, they're just going the wrong way. They don't know any better. I'm not going to yell at them. Like, come on. Why would you yell at somebody who's just obviously just not plugged into that? You're causing a scene. You're making it now contentious. Just put your head down and keep shopping.
Yeah. Somebody else just texted us and they said, hey, I need to find a bar. Every other place on Miami Beach is closed at 8. Can you imagine getting that in January and be going, wait, every bar is shut on Miami Beach at 8 p.m.? Like, what? Wait, hold on. Whoa.
That would never.
What kind of catastrophic thing is that? What are you talking about? Every bar is closed in Miami Beach at 8 p.m.
I was going to go to Canada, but they're not letting U.S. citizens into other countries. What?
Yeah, somebody done that about what do you mean I can't fly anywhere in the world?
Mexico won't let us in.
Yes. That'd be an amazing text if you would have received that in January. Like, what are you talking about? Brooke said, imagine getting this text 6 months ago. You're such a Karen.
Oh, yeah.
That would make sense, though, for some people. Karen's been around for a while, y'all. You guys are just late to the game, I'm telling you.
I'll give you that. I might be. I am slow to it, but I don't remember hearing that in January. Somebody else said in a text, sorry I didn't get back to you. I've been protesting the last 60 days.
Wow.
Imagine getting that in January and be like, oh, what are you talking about?
That could work, though, because there's been protests a lot the last 4 or 5 years.
I don't know of anybody that would have done it in January for 6 months or 60 days straight, though.
They've been, I see. The 60 days straight.
Stop
one.
arguing with Kevin.
Well, I want
Go
to.
ahead. He's got a point, Virginia. He needs to be heard.
It's a debate show.
I'm not going to stifle his complaints about my comments.
Stop talking and being wrong.
Yeah, I'm not going to kiss his ass like you do.
Amanda, don't forget curfew's at 11. Yeah.
For grown-ups.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But I'm 45. Yep, curfew.
Ellen said 6 months ago, how exciting would this be to get this text? Did you get your $600 this week? That's the little stipend.
Yeah, I think that's about to end, too.
I have.
Tomorrow's the last
I have faith,
day.
Virginia.
I hope, because I know people that are literally living off of that.
Okay, we have a classic round of positive K versus negative V, and go.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's coming quick, Kay.
Kevin's trying to be positive, but your negativity's really shut him down.
I'll get something. All right, I believe if you guys are ready to laugh, it's about time for another round of producer Denny's Joke Jury.
Denny's, heal us.
Yes, that's what he's here for. Make you laugh, keep your mind off your problems.
As of 8 o'clock last night, he only had 3 jokes done.
Yeah.
He was moving.
Yeah, moving. First day of moving.
It's hard to write comedy when you're moving a house.
Are these all going to be moving jokes?
No.
That would be interesting.
He likes themes.
I love a theme.
Me too. I love a theme set from Denny's.
Yes. Well, there'll be themes in the future.
Okay.
Well, Denny's got some jokes here for us. Our job on the jury is to let him know when he hits the mark and when he does not. All right, Denny's, what do you got for us here?
Joke 1. What does Beyonce call her husband when he doesn't take out the trash?
I don't know. What does she call him?
Lazy.
Oh,
lazy.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Lazy.
Second joke.
That's a good insult.
Second joke. Why do witches use exact measurements?
I don't know. Why do witches use exact measurements?
Because they got it down to a seance.
Oh.
We'll blame that move.
The move certainly didn't help.
I love it.
Thanks. Let's see here. Third joke. Where do dogs get their gas and subs?
I don't know. Where do dogs get their gas and subs?
Chihuahua.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, okay.
It's a thinker.
Thank you. I'm a little slow today.
These are all moving jokes.
Chihuahua. Okay.
I mean, so far, so good.
I've enjoyed the set.
Fourth joke. Why don't they allow couples with the flu in speed dating?
I don't know. Why don't they?
Because it's shingles only.
See?
That is good. That's real good.
That is good.
And final one here. What kind of comedy do people with butt fetishes like?
I don't know. Let's ask Jay Bird.
I don't know.
Hey, can you let the comedian do his job? Jeez, no one wants to hear your act right now.
Heckles the clown out here.
Yeah.
I gotta work in a butt play comment.
You got a lot of nerve talking about me talking too much and interrupting. Good Lord.
Sorry, Denny. As you were, we got a heckler out here. Security's taking care of him.
All right.
Security, get her out of here.
Yeah.
All right. So what kind of comedy do people with butt fetishes like?
I don't know. What are they like?
Tongue in cheek.
Oh! I tell you, the movement looks good on you.
It was pretty solid round. Solid round, Denny.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, Dr. Dre is going through it, the divorce thing. And, you know, he's worth $800 million. Is there a prenup or not? We'll tell you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
If you're far from water, you might think a flood can't happen to you. But the truth is, there are hidden risks that can leave your property vulnerable, like runoff from new development, changing weather patterns, and even wildfires. But if you have flood insurance, you have peace of mind knowing that you can recover faster. Protect the life you've built. Visit floodsmart.gov/storm to learn more. Brought to you by FEMA and its National Flood Insurance Program.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you're looking for something fun to do with the family, bring them to the Kennedy Space Center. It is amazing. Yes, the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex is offering an amazing deal to guests for a limited time. And listen to this deal. If you buy a ticket today, you will receive a ticket for a return visit in 2021. Yes, they're going to give you a free ticket, and for only $20 more, you can do that private tour I'm always gamming on about. Learn about the moon rocks, get up and close personal with the space shuttle. If you are an astronaut that wants to explore more, KennedySpaceCenter.com. That's KennedySpaceCenter.com, and don't forget to look up.
Hi, Florida. Everybody knows there are things in life that make total sense, like switching to Geico. They offer 24/7 access to licensed agents and have a 97% customer satisfaction rating.
Other things make no sense, like chicken fingers. Last time I checked, birds don't have fingers. And don't get me started on buffalo wings.
However, it makes total sense to bundle your renters and car insurance with Geico. You could save a lot, and they can insure your motorcycle, boat, and RV. Geico also has discounts for military and federal employees.
But it makes no sense that the word abbreviation is so long.
On the other hand, it still makes total sense to switch to Geico. They have an industry-leading mobile app you can use to pay your bill, file and manage a claim, or add a new driver. They even have local agents you can meet face-to-face.
Conversely, it makes no sense that a doctor's workplace is called a practice. Aren't they supposed to be done practicing after med school?
So, Florida, it makes sense to switch to Geico, online, over the phone, or with your local agent.
Okay, some people are coming out of this pandemic with that quarantine 15. Not me, honey. I am coming out looking and feeling fabulous. My 2020 vision board, got nothing on that done. I need Botox and fillers and something for the sun damage on my skin. And I've been doing some research because I got to get this right. Between asking people's recommendations, online reviews, Inspire Aesthetics is the one I'm choosing. They got a stellar reputation. 2 locations, Delray, Fort Lauderdale. They have board-certified plastic surgeons and highly trained master injectors, and they're focused on safety and results. Patient outcomes are top priority, as they should be. I mean, there's a trust factor here when somebody is working on your face or body. So step 1 is call or text Inspire Aesthetics at 855-INSPIRE for Inspire Aesthetics. Set up a virtual or in-person consultation. Hey, if you want to come out of quarantine looking and feeling fabulous, I think you should look into Inspire Aesthetics. I already did the research for you. Check out their before and afters at inspireaesthetics.com.
I like a bed that's really firm.
I need something a little softer than that.
Rest easy. With the Sleep Number 360 smart bed, you can both adjust your comfort with your Sleep Number setting.
Can it really help me fall asleep faster?
Yes, by gently warming your feet.
Okay, but can it help keep us asleep?
It senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you effortlessly comfortable. Sleep Number, proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. And now save up to $500 on select Sleep Number 360 smart beds, plus special financing on all smart beds, only for a limited time. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
MD Now is open and here to provide you superior health care. For locations and hours, visit mdnow.com.
Hi, I'm David Honeymeyer, COO of Seminole Gaming. At Seminole Hard Rock, Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek, and Seminole Classic Casino, the health and safety of our team members and guests has always been our top priority. And now more than ever, we're dedicated to providing a safe environment for you. Our Safe and Sound program was developed with data and facts from local, national, and global authorities, healthcare professionals, and industry councils while listening to direct feedback from guests like you. Safe and Sound means stringent sanitary protocols such as screening and high-tech temperature checks for team members and guests, along with face masks that meet CDC guidelines. More space for physical distancing, conveniently located touchless hand sanitizers, plus our clean team in their bright yellow shirts. You'll see them cleaning and sanitizing common areas and high-touch surfaces. We remain committed and dedicated, the safe bet to keep you safe and sound. We're ready when you are for some good, clean fun.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Whatever you do, don't buy an engagement ring or any piece of diamond jewelry until you discover the all-new Diamonds Direct. Now open in Boca Raton behind Town Center Mall. This is no ordinary jewelry store. Diamonds Direct is a diamond powerhouse started by former diamond wholesalers. No middleman. Direct importer prices on exquisite diamonds straight from the diamond cutters. Rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, bands. More diamond jewelry than you've ever seen in one place at prices you never thought possible. Why pay 30 to 40% more than you need to? Diamonds Direct is revolutionizing the diamond industry with a selection that's up to 30 times what you find at an ordinary jewelry store and a nationwide low price guarantee. All this plus a stunning showroom, unbeatable warranties and guarantees, and free service for life on any purchase. Diamonds Direct, South Florida's direct diamond importer in Boca, behind Town Center Mall on St. Andrews Boulevard. Don't buy any jewelry until you see this refreshing new game-changing concept. Diamonds Direct is here.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, you'll find countless chairs, including our legendary Lazy Boy recliner in styles to fit your every need. And yes, that includes those naps that keep everyone happy. It's the Lazy Boy Anniversary Sale. Buy one, get one free on select recliners starting from $6.99, plus 25% off everything else in the store. But hurry, this sale lasts for a limited time only. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably. Excludes advertised items, select styles, and clearance. See store for details.
Nobody's going to beat offleaseonly.com when it comes to price or selection. If those are the most important things to you, and they should be if you're picking a pre-owned car, price and selection. This is how Off-Lease Only beats everybody. They've got the best selection of low-mileage cars, and you're talking 2020s, 2019s, 18s, 17s, 16s, at prices that are below retail. So it's prices you can't beat, and it's selection you can't beat. And then you don't have to worry about a stressful negotiation with a guy that does it every day. No, there's no haggling, no negotiating, no stressful hidden fees. Off-Lease Only is upfront pricing, and this is how you're going to walk away feeling like it's the best car deal you ever got. A+ rated, amazing experience. Go check it out, offleaseonly.com.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a sec in your dirt, Dr. Dre is getting a divorce, and when you're worth $800 million, it's certainly crucial to find out if there was a prenup. We now know, and we'll tell you coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, Ice-T is talking about how his father-in-law, who I guess is a super tough guy, had COVID and now has some lasting side effects. I think a lot of people are now talking about these lasting side effects that none of us could have possibly known. I mean, you think, okay, I catch COVID, I battle through, I fight it, I win, I'm good, right? Well, not necessarily. Here's Ice-T.
Coco's dad is a Harley Davidson riding, no masking type of dude. And he stayed home for 9 days with COVID. By the time he went to the hospital, he had pneumonia in 2 lungs.
Oh my God.
It took him a month to make it out of the hospital. Now he's home, but his lungs are damaged indefinitely. I put it on social media because there's still non-believers. One guy wrote me, he said, you seem scared. I'm like, yeah, I'm scared of your contaminated breath, okay? Is there a problem with that?
I am scared.
Of course, I don't want to die. So yeah, I'm aware and I'm concerned and I'm cautious. You want to call that scared? Call it scared.
Mm-hmm.
A Manhattan judge agreed to postpone the unsealing of those Ghislaine Maxwell documents. Remember, she was deposed back in 2015. It was a part of the whole Jeffrey Epstein case, and her deposition was then sealed as a part of the sweetheart deal that Jeffrey Epstein was given. Well, I mean, a lot of the victims are saying that never should have been sealed. But a judge decided to unseal it, and now the judge has decided to seal it back up again. So I don't know what the hell's going on. I am super curious about what she said in that deposition that she does not want getting out there, that maybe other powerful people do not want getting out there.
This judge sounds like they're on the take.
Well, the judge sounded like she's going to do it the right way at first. And then somebody must have got to her.
They always do.
Judge Loretta Preska in Manhattan, that federal judge, has now decided to wait and just see how this is going to play out and give her the appeal. So
yeah, her legal team was saying that it would affect her ability to get a fair trial, and maybe she would have agreed and said, all right, it's going to come out, but it'll just come out in court instead of before the trial.
Interesting. Will those things be somehow changed in the time elapsed between now and the trial, that we don't hear some of the powerful information about politicians and legal greats and princes from other countries?
I think you're asking questions Positive K just can't answer.
I want to see the unsealed documents.
Hopefully in time, if things permit, you will.
And finally here, it looks like there is indeed a divorce in the future for Dr. Dre, and he's worth $800 million. His wife filed, and now he has answered her filing and has said that there is indeed a prenup. He doesn't have any problem with paying her spousal support, but he wants the distribution of property to be governed by the prenup. So I guess he covered division of property in the prenup.
If he gets too badly hurt financially, that he'll come out with another album. So if Dre's got new music, that means he's been hitting the shorts pretty hard.
So stick around and we'll find out, I guess, who's going to get what. If they don't fight about it, we won't know the specifics. But if they fight about it and go to court and the judge has to decide, then we get to know all the dirty details.
We were talking Dre the other day. I've been listening to some old school Dre. If he came out with a new album right now and he had some good artists on there, do you think a lot of people would be excited? I feel like that'd get some hype behind it.
I feel like you're right.
But I'm old. Is that old rap? I don't know.
There's an old guy market.
Yeah, I think there is an old guy market.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think this would be a rather...
What's your computer doing over there?
It's a tough system.
Oh, sticky buttons?
Don't even get me started.
I thought I heard a little Dre in there.
Yeah, that's the other thing there. It's not very conducive to operating. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, time for another round of Smell It, Eat It. Denny's gets to play today. Coming up next on the KVJ Show.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel you. and I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, but I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
Well, we're working our way around the KVJ show here for Smell It, Eat It. It's all about your sense of smell and the ability to identify food. Now, you have the possibility of 3 rounds. If you smell the first food item and identify it correctly, the game is over. If you don't identify it correctly, then you have to pop that food item in your mouth and really savor all of its tender flavors. Last week, I had all kinds of animal chow in my mouth.
It was a rough couple weeks for y'all. I really escaped death on this one.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that week 1 potato salad was really trying.
Oh, it was egg salad, Kev, so it was a little tougher.
Okay.
The witch really got me. Oh,
Yeah.
oh boy. Oh, by the way, she's so mad that she didn't get me. She holding on to that one. I know I'm going to get mine eventually.
Right now, you're winning, though.
Oh, it's great. I'm getting my popcorn, just kind of watch this thing.
Yeah, you've completely won at this game so far. All right, we've got Denny's here, and then Suits will be the person who wraps it up next week.
Hold on, Denny's. You don't want Denny's in yet, right?
Yeah, we're going to talk about the items, and then we'll bring Denny's in here. Okay, Virginia, I know the first item Virginia is very pleased with herself about. You said it's a tough item. Was it some sort of eel?
He can't hear, right?
I don't think so. All right, yeah, we're good.
It's baby eels.
Baby, oh geez. Where do you buy baby eels?
They're little tiny baby eels. Now they're cooked. They're not raw.
Okay.
So
that's a food item,
they're
huh?
definitely food, but yeah.
Okay. Denny's likes some aquatic stuff, though.
He might like that.
Yeah, who knows?
He might.
That'd be a weird thing.
But we need to really kind of get in his head before when he gets here. Just make him think it's just the worst. So he really freaks because he's not going to know it's eel.
He's never going to guess that in a million years.
Okay. What is the second item if he whiffs on the baby eels, which I assume he will?
Canned clam.
Ugh. These are terrible for me.
Yeah.
Again, I think you got your eye on me.
Maybe Denny's will like it. Okay. What else?
And then our final item is potted meat.
Okay.
It's pretty gross.
All right. Okay. 3 pretty unsavory items. Let's see how Denny's does here and smell it or eat it.
Let's tell him that the potted meat's something. It's human.
Brain.
I'll tell him it's brain. We should.
Okay.
What's up?
What's
up, mijo?
A very excited Denny's in here to play Smell It, Eat It. You can tell he is excited for this.
It's going to be rough. I know it. I can just tell.
If I told you what it was, you probably wouldn't
You'd go running out of here right now.
Yeah, you wouldn't sleep tonight.
Yeah.
But don't think about it.
Yeah. Just, you know what? It's the best thing you can do is just do it and get it over with.
I feel like the witch laid up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe you can.
I don't know.
Maybe you can dial in here, Denny's, and do what Bird did in week 1 and identify that item, and then the whole game is over. Okay, put on that blindfold. Virginia's preparing your first food item here. Again, these all have to be edible. That is the only criteria you got to follow through with. Edible items. Denny's is going to smell it and try to identify it. If he can, then the game is over. If he can't, Virginia's going to pop it in your mouth. Okay.
How you feeling with confidence?
Oh, it's gonna be something awful. It's gonna be like,
Oh my god,
like hamster chunks.
That is
Okay.
That's interesting looking. Show that to the camera really quick.
It's just a good thing he's blindfolded, isn't it?
I mean, really get that thing so they can really
Wow.
see what that is.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, it's gonna be.
Yeah. Be thankful you got a blindfold on, Denny. You don't want to see this.
You don't want to see this.
No. Okay. All right. Go on ahead. Let Denny smell that.
All right.
If he can't already.
It's leaking, so I don't want to get it on your pants. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Boy, it is leaky.
Smell it.
Oh, it's so aquatic.
I can smell that
It
from
is so
here.
aquatic.
That is so aquatic.
Yeah. Okay. What are you thinking there, Denny? What do we got for you?
Octopus booty.
Octopus butt. Okay.
It's not a bad guess.
It smells
isn't.
very octopus.
It isn't. You're close, but not correct. Virginia, go on ahead and pop that in his mouth. We'll let him know what he's got in there.
Open wide.
Yeah. Pop that on in there. Get that in. Savor that. Savor that. Work that around a little bit. Work that around a little bit. What are you thinking there, Denny's?
Explore it.
Okay. All right. Oh, boy. Ugh. There it goes. Yeah.
Oh, gosh,
Okay.
Denny's.
Yeah. That got worse. Any
Oh,
idea? after-
God. Wow. I need a chaser.
I got you, Stat. Where's that hot milk at?
Oh, it's like covered in
lemon
oil.
juice. I got leftover lemon juice from yesterday.
I got Diet Pepsi. It's warm.
Yeah, it looked gnarly, man. Hey, you got to be watching this on KVJ TV. That's the full effect.
Oh, God.
Sweet pea, you okay?
Yeah.
How you handling?
Okay. Your thoughts.
He hates cold drinks.
Yeah.
That's his kryptonite.
Wow. Your thoughts,
Oh,
Denny.
gosh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is that? Like clam?
It was
Shredded clam?
That's a good guess.
baby eel.
Oh.
Baby eels.
I need a napkin.
Napkin Stat.
Or something.
That's for the other end.
Yes.
Okay. Denny said, struggling through this. Round one was difficult. He did not correctly identify the item. That means we've got a second round here and smell it, eat it. Denny has to smell the food item and identify it correctly, or he's got to pop it in his mouth there and try it out. Apparently the baby eels were not tasty. You would not eat that if it were just a regular old Thursday Denny's?
I feel like it was pulled from the ocean. It didn't
actually.
feel like it was cooked or
It
anything.
looked gross.
It did.
That's my kryptonite.
It looked like one of those things, like if you had a horror movie, that there would be something crawling on a body or something like that. That's what you would throw on it.
It looked like kind of like long see-through maggots.
Yeah. Yeah. It kind of had that look. Like,
Just don't think about that, Denny's.
yeah.
What's his next item?
It's worse.
I can only imagine.
Do you think this one's worse? Do you? I don't know.
Okay. All right.
jeez.
Second item here. Can Denny's correctly identify it by smell? What are you smelling there, Denny's? What do you think?
Oh,
What do you think you got there?
oh, it smells so aquatic.
Virginia goes yes to the C store.
I love to go to the ocean.
She does. That's her go-to.
Oh, gosh, Virginia.
I don't know. Is that a pile of snails?
Is that?
Sorry, that's a bunch of snails.
Is it a bunch of snails? Escargot. That's a delicacy.
POS, pile of snails.
Okay, pop. Is that it's not snails, right, Virginia?
No,
it's not. Okay, all right. Pop that in his mouth. Let's let him see if he can figure it out by taste, what that might be. Oh, that is not a green. He's searching for that trash can. Oh boy.
Oh, God, that was clam water, wasn't it?
What's clam water? Yes.
It was canned clam water.
After he tried it, he got it. It's canned clam water.
Oh, my God.
It's not the first time you guys give me clam water.
Imagine that after a long run, just popping up a can of delicious ice cold clam water.
And you know I bought the cheapest one.
This has hurt my stomach.
Cheap clam water. Oh man, gosh, this game is terrible, isn't it?
Clam water and eel noodle.
I think Suits is in there sweating for next week.
You need to be.
Yeah, you should be nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be a grand finale. All right, here's Denny's third and final item, and smell it, eat it.
Do you need that drink again?
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't want to wash the horrible flavor out quite yet.
All right, brace yourself here. This is item number 3. Oh, boy. Virginia just stuck it up his nose.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Okay. All right.
He just shoved it up his nose.
I did get a good smell of that one.
He accidentally moved his...
You'll be actually smelling that one all day.
He moved his head forward, and Virginia was moving the spoon, and it jammed up his nose.
Yeah.
That one kind of smelled like some tuna fish.
Okay.
It can't be right.
Tuna fish.
Tuna fish would be too easy.
Too easy. I know you guys wouldn't do that.
Okay. All right. Tuna fish is the guess.
That's cat food. It's gotta be. If it's not tuna fish, it's cat food.
It's not cat food.
All right,
Nice try, though. Pop it in his mouth.
Open wide.
Let's see how he reacts. Okay, working around a little bit. What are you thinking? He's searching for that trash can.
Explore it.
What do you think about brain? I've not seen anybody throw up 3 times in a row in a while.
He's so peaceful.
Oh, my gosh.
but yet
What was that?
He's the most
He has violent barfs, but he's a peaceful man.
Oh, you remember me pee my pants.
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, what was that horrific thing?
Brain?
That was brain.
Brain of what?
People. No.
Virginia popped off at the morgue.
We have a morgue guy.
I'm crying.
We got a morgue contact.
It was canned meat.
Potted meat.
But it was probably brain.
Oh, it's so salty and meaty.
That'd be a great tagline on the can.
So salty, so meaty.
Okay, Denny's looks like he's been through it.
It's a rough bit.
Oh, man.
It is a rough bit.
Well, I hope Soups in the other room is ready for next week because we're coming for you and hell's coming with us.
Yeah, it is. Okay, the grand finale of Smell It, Eat It is coming up next week on the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
People over the age of 65 and those with underlying conditions are at risk of severe complications from COVID-19 and should avoid crowds and minimize contact outside the home. For the rest of us, be sure to avoid the 3 C's. That's closed spaces, crowded places, and close contact settings. Help protect Florida's most vulnerable. And don't forget to wear a mask. Learn more at floridahealth.gov.
Wayne Acres Ford Lake Worth is at it again this summer with our big summer of savings event going on now. Shop the hottest deals of summer. New 2020 Ford F-150 Super Crew STX with all the power options. Lease for only $368 a month or get 0% financing for 72 months. The savings are just heating up with acres and acres of inventory. Get to Wayne Acres Ford Lake Worth today. More details, WayneAcresFord.com. Plus tax tag and title dealer retains all Ford rebates and incentives with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Get a fresh start. Wayne Acres Ford in Lake Worth. Sometimes bad things happen to good people. And at Wayne Acres Ford in Lake Worth, we understand. And we're here to help. Our Fresh Start program can put you on the road today with payments that meet your budget. Shop from over $34 million of our new and pre-owned inventory. Our finance specialist will give you the respect you deserve and the financing you need, regardless of past credit history. Get a fresh start. Wayne Acres Ford in Lake Worth. For details, WayneAcresFord.com. Plus tax tag and title dealer retains all rebates and incentives with approved credit. See dealer for complete details.
If you've been injured in a car crash, let the lawyers at Hickson Motto fight for your rights. Their caring and experienced team will work 24/7 to get you the money that you deserve. Results matter. Call Hickson Motto to fight for you. 561-683-2300 or hmelawfirm.com.
Women, and especially moms, have felt the stress during the COVID months. That's what a university study concluded. Hey, it's Randy West. I was working from home, trying to juggle all the things, a new job. Maybe you have kids. Gosh, I don't know how you guys did it with kids. The stress eating, the snacking, the no time for yourself, and the no gym thing was killing me too. Staying in shape has really been kind of brutal on wives and moms. So WRMF and Sono Bello think it's time for you to do something spectacular for yourself. What if in one comfortable visit to Sono Bello, you could get rid of that stubborn fat you've been staring at all of COVID? That's what the advanced laser fat removal does. And if you hurry, I can save you $250 in just one visit. Those problem areas like your tummy, thighs, back fat, love handles, and muffin tops are gone and permanently. Laser fat removal at Sono Bello. That's remarkable. This can still be your happiest summer ever. So let me get you started by saving you $250 right now, but you need to hurry. Visit sonobello.com/radio. That's sonobello.com/radio.
Fall registration is open at IRSC. Hybrid courses, which are in person and online, include labs and training programs with class sizes and safety in place. And there's always a schedule of online courses available through our virtual campus, irsc.edu. Register today.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGreg.com now and see how much you can save.
This morning here in South Florida, warm and humid with light easterly winds and a few coastal showers possible. This afternoon, hot and humid with highs in the low 90s and the heat index around 100 degrees. A light breeze out of the east, partly sunny skies, and a slim chance for rain near the coast with a few inland showers and thunderstorms possible. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Glenn Glazer for 97.9 WRMF.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Allstate.
If you're driving less, you could be saving more on car insurance. With pay-per-mile insurance from Allstate, pay for the miles you drive and save on the miles you don't. Call a local Allstate agent and get a quote now.
More KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Okay, do you agree with this? You can tell how a guy is in bed by how he behaves. Just looking at the way a guy carries himself will let you know good or bad in bed.
Definitely.
Okay. Give me your thoughts on this. They say the good signs, the signs that a guy is good in bed. You can just look at this and be like going, yep, that guy is going to be good in bed. He is generous with his time and attention. Because a generous lover is a generous person.
I agree and disagree all in the same breath here.
You do?
I think, that's a good sign, but just because someone is generous and giving does not necessarily mean they're a good lover.
Okay. You can tell a man is going to be good in bed because he is physically and emotionally fit. They take care of themselves physically. They're going to look out for themselves. They're typically going to have more staying power in the bedroom because they're in better physical condition.
I don't know. Some of us fatties can certainly keep the stamina going if the heart and the goal is within reach.
And what you want is the balance of physical and emotionally fit. Because if a guy is not emotionally fit, then they're not going to care about you. They're going to be, hey, look at my body. I look great. But they're emotionally fit, so they've got the physical plus the emotional to go with it. And they are going to connect with you. They're going to be emotionally aware to your needs. That's what makes them a good lover, Virginia.
Oh, you don't have to tell me.
Okay.
Yeah, but if they just have abs, if they just have a six-pack of abs, they're not going to be that great of a lover. Can I get an amen on that?
I don't know. Let's check it out and see.
I'm telling you.
Third sign, you can tell a guy is going to be good in bed. He doesn't get angry easily. According to Glamour magazine, he doesn't get angry easily. They say assessing a guy's conversational skills and mood switches is a good indicator of how they may be in bed.
Nah, I disagree with that too.
If he listens as well as he does with his talking, if he laughs appreciatively at your jokes, then you can tell a lot about him, and that will carry itself over into the bedroom.
Sometimes when someone has an anger streak in them, they also have a bit of a passionate streak in them, which can lead to passionate lovemaking into the bedroom.
Okay. That's what you think, huh?
Yeah, I just think was he say Glamour, that magazine? That's who's talking about this?
Yep.
Yeah, I think they're kind of making blanket statements because they had an assignment due at midnight. Like they forgot to do it.
Do you agree with those 3 points? Good signs for a man in bed, Virginia?
Yeah, I like all those.
You do? Okay. You're feeling it.
I am.
Okay.
She just wants to argue with me.
Glamour gives you the signs, too, that a guy's going to be bad in bed based on how he behaves. The bad signs. Their masculinity is easily threatened. Like if you go to pay for the bill, he's going to be all upset. Because
the man pays the bill.
Yes.
Okay, fine with me. Can you pay all the bills?
You like that?
Yeah, that's fine.
If he gets mad when you take control of a situation, he's likely to be a brat in bed, too. That's what Glamour says. Another bad sign. He wears sunglasses in his dating profile.
Kevin, you should. If you were on the market, you better have on sunglasses.
I do, yeah. I'll do that. And another sign that he's bad in bed, based on his behavior, he's always interrupting you. If he interrupts you a bit on your first date, this might be, nerves possibly, but if he constantly does it, it's a bad sign.
Yeah, past the nervous thing, if he's always interrupting you, always talking about himself, that totally translates.
But that could also be for girls too.
Yeah, either one.
But I don't know if that necessarily means she's gonna be bad in bed. If she keeps interrupting, I think it is different for girls on that.
Yeah, you want a guy with a confidence and not a cockiness, but a confidence. I think if a guy has confidence and he doesn't have to talk all the time about himself, but he still has that air about him, that definitely translates.
Okay. And the final sign from Glamour that a guy's going to be bad in bed just looking at his behavior, he is a total peacocker.
Get out of here.
They say confidence is one thing they say, but overdressing, prancing, and dancing about like a show pony is another. He's all into himself.
What do you think about this, Show Pony Pennington?
I think this is horse poop, this list, to be quite honest with you.
Okay.
I would go the opposite. I feel like a peacocker is going to try things out, experiment. He's going to want to peacock you.
Well.
Okay.
Keep your peacock over there.
They say it just goes into a person who would be a selfish lover, a peacocker, as it's all about them. They want to get noticed, and after they get you in the bedroom, as soon as they're happy with everything, then they're like prancing off to the next escapade.
No, I disagree with that. Peacockers are fun. They can be fun. They can be. If you're talking about the correlation between a peacocker and being in bed,
yeah, how they are and their performance in the bedroom.
I think about a peacocker for a woman, and I would say a peacocker for a woman would be better in bed.
Maybe. I know a peacocking guy might bring costumes and the such.
That's what I'm saying. And hear that voice? Someone sounds intrigued.
Okay, look at Virginia. She's woken up over here.
Exactly. Yeah, peacockers are going to bring costumes. Maybe some magic shell in the bedroom.
Maybe a little role play.
Maybe a lot.
Mm-hmm. Somebody found another Kevin doppelganger, they say, on Tinder.
That's like the hot cat, like the model
I'll
one.
take it. Yeah, that's like
that's like Sleepy Kevin.
Yeah, look at that.
You're better looking though.
Yeah, you are better looking.
He's a good looking. He's a handsome man. Tracy in Orlando found that.
He's sleepy.
We're not saying he's not handsome. We're just saying you're handsomer.
Well, I can promise you I'm not on Tinder. I would not be here if I were.
Yeah, because you'd be dead. Your wife would kill you.
I would love to see Kevin's Tinder profile.
It'd be so bad. Thank God I'm married.
Could you make a fake one just for the show, or would that get you in trouble?
I don't even need that.
Don't dabble.
Yeah. Not even a good idea. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I got a new game we're going to try out.
Ooh.
Going to see how well we do with this. We typically get a lot of things wrong, so maybe this might work out well for us. The name of the game, Wrong Answers Only, coming up next.
Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice. No punches that to roll with. You got to keep me focused. You wanna say so? It's been a long time since you really lied. You ain't coming at yourself. You ain't really think yourself. Tell me what must I do? check my chest, my breath right quick. He ain't never seen it in a dress like this. He ain't never even been impressed like this. Probably why I got him quiet on the set like zip. Like it, love it, need it, bad. Take it, own it, steal it, fast. The boy stop playing, grab my ass. Why you acting like you shy? Shut it, save it, keep it, pushing. Why you beating round the bush and knowing you want all this woman? Never knock it till you try. Yeah. All of them saying I have you with me. All of my saying you mad committed. Really to anybody you had them pretty. All of the body I need out. Didn't have to moment, keeping me in the moment. I bet you hadn't known it. Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice your punches got to roll it. You got to keep me focused. You wanna say so? Didn't have to moment, keeping me in the moment. I bet you hadn't known it. Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice your punches got to roll it. You got to keep me focused. You wanna say so?
Well, I figure this should be fitting for the KVJ show. We get a lot of things wrong, so maybe this is going to be our game finally that everybody's going to crush. Name of the game is Wrong Answers Only.
This is my game.
Yes, I would think it would be. Because all you have to do is get the answer wrong every single time. If you do, then you're fine.
Is it one of those things that goes quick and your brain just reacts to the right answer?
Absolutely.
Okay, I love these fun games.
Here's the name of the game. You have to get 5 wrong answers in 10 seconds. And if you get one right, we punish you. That's the odd thing. Normally, we punish you if you get it wrong, but we're going to punish you if you get it right.
Okay.
That's the weird twist in the game.
Virginia looks like her brain just broke.
It did.
Okay.
It
might.
Don't get it right. So just be natural.
Jaber, do you want to be the guinea pig and try it first?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to let you do that. Strap up the shot collar if you would, Denny's. You've got 15 seconds here on the clock. If at the end you get even one of these correct, you will be shocked.
Bird's going to show you how to do it, witch.
Okay.
Lay back and take...
This is tricky.
It is tricky, Virginia.
Because your brain wants to get it right.
It does. And it should. So you're forcing yourself to come up with the wrong answer, and you got that time that is on top of it, so you got to push through.
Give it to me, coach.
And if you don't get out 5 wrong answers in the 15 seconds, you'll get shocked. That means that you took too long to think about it. So that is why the time. So you can get shocked for 2 different reasons, getting one right or letting the time expire. Okay, and I will go quickly. Okay, here we go. 15 seconds on the clock. Wrong answers only. Bird. Denny's is working the shot collar over there. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, here we go. 2 + 2 is?
8.
The color of the sky is?
Green.
The baseball team is the Miami
Greenheads.
Your name is?
Dobbins.
A cow goes?
Quack.
Okay, there we go. Congratulations, you got it. Quack?
Quack.
I still got it wrong.
That's the name of the
I don't
game.
think any animal does quack.
Quack?
Quack.
That's how you play it.
Oh, that is fun.
Throws you no blood, Virginia. You got your brain around this?
Yes. Okay, let's do this.
Look, I know wrong. I know how to do this.
Yeah, you aced it, man. Look at that, with time to spare, too.
You do want to answer the right answer, though.
It's tough, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready, Virginia?
Ready, Ski Daddy.
All right.
Oh, shocker.
Wrong answers only. You have to get 5 wrong here in 15 seconds. Okay, here we go. You're currently in the state of?
Confusion.
Let your fingers do the?
Bitching.
The radio station you're on is?
Wild 95.5.
The president is?
Nixon?
Roses are red, violets are
purple.
Okay, this is easy. I think this is easy.
You think it's easy? It might be really easy. Yeah.
It's still fun, though.
Okay. We'll try one more round here with Denny's.
All right.
We'll let him take a ride on it. So far, everybody's aced it.
Can we do you?
Is that a personal question?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you could.
All right. We got some questions for you, Mr. Ralston.
Or strapping it to your neck.
Okay.
I still think you're going to be okay. I think you can get this is easy.
You think it's easy? Okay. All right.
Denny's putting it on his leg.
My pasty leg.
It does not at all look pasty. It looks more like, dead.
Zombie leg.
Oh, yeah.
Zombie leg.
Okay, here we go. Denny's wrong answers only. 15 seconds on the clock. You got to get all these wrong. Okay. A shape with three sides is a
square.
Give me liberty or give me
health.
Our first president was
Nixon.
A dog goes
meow.
Once you pop, you can't
keep going.
Okay, there you go.
That's so tough.
It's so tough. Your brain goes, brr.
Yeah. Give me Suits. Why don't we
okay.
throw Suits at it, make sure everybody can pass the test here.
What's his name?
Soups.
Soups.
Okay.
That's his new name.
His new name is
We're going to confuse
Soups.
our audience even more.
People have no idea what we're talking about. How do I know that I'm really bad at radio?
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, Suits looks so... He's Smug Jr. over here. He's like, fine, this game's...
Quiet confidence. That's how you know he's good in bed.
You're right. Oh,
Everybody's passed it so far.
Suits is an animal in the sack.
Okay.
No comment.
All right, here we go. Wrong answers only here, Suits.
Get him, Suits.
Okay. All right, 15 seconds on the clock. Can't get one right or you get shocked. All right. The Star-Spangled
Tree.
The band is Maroon.
7.
A cat goes.
Woof.
Hickory Dickory.
Clock.
Lincoln is on the
dollar.
Okay, very nice.
The kid, the prodigy.
Suits.
It is
nice.
really hard to say the wrong answer, though. Your mind just goes right to the correct answer.
Yeah, it takes you a second. Yeah. I might post these up if you want to play these with your friends, you can.
Have a few drinks and play, but that's just everything.
That's probably how you do it.
Yeah.
That'll make it a lot more fun.
Obviously, 21 and older.
Good
but
little drinking game
that
here.
would be. There's a few new of our games that would be fun little drinking games.
Yeah.
Like everyone.
Like every one of them.
Yeah, you could really add booze to anything on the KVJ
We
show.
need to do to the dirt of the day. Good Lord.
I invite you to drink.
All right, well, go follow us on Facebook, and I will make sure that I post those up so that you can go and play wrong answers only. And you could maybe speed it up. When I tried it out, it usually takes about 12 seconds
Okay.
if you're doing it fast. So I gave you a little bit extra.
Speed puts the pressure, makes you
You probably have to go even a little bit faster. For us to all ace it, that shows you that game is weak.
Yeah, well, it's just, you got to maybe do something. I think booze would probably be the thing that would make it even tougher.
What y'all got going on this weekend?
Tropical disturbance.
Yeah.
Then let's do it together then. Let's make our own tropical disturbance.
Let's make our own tropical disturbance.
You could call your drink the tropical disturbance.
I feel like
and it's like a rum drink with pineapple.
I think someone's already done that.
I'm a hack.
Dang.
Yeah, I think what we are going to get this weekend is just going to be basically annoying, a little breezy. It's officially named a tropical storm as of 11 p.m. last night. It does look like it might be coming up the east coast of Florida.
But it could stay offshore, too.
Yeah.
It's too early.
Right.
This is like a love-making weekend. Rain, you're quarantined.
Get the lotion.
They say that the winds could range from 39 to 73 miles per hour. That's what you can expect by Saturday, maybe getting a few gusts by Friday night.
All right.
So that's kind of where we are with that. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, people not doing it right. Man, these people who feel like they need to enforce masks and social distancing, it's unbelievable. There's
about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
I tell you, these people who think that they need to be enforcing the restrictions going on with the pandemic, come on, man. They got cops to do that stuff. It's not up to you, Douglas Marks. This guy was copping around at the Crystal Beach Suites. It's a Miami Beach hotel. And he sees this mother and son that are in the lobby, sitting on a couch and not social distancing. So he approaches the two and he tells them to leave because they're not maintaining the proper social distance. And they just ignore him and like I would do if I'm just, all right, don't even pay any mind to this guy. And so then they hear him walk away and say to somebody, let me take care of him. I got two people not following directions. Then he grabs a black firearm and starts firing off several shots.
What?
4 in total.
He shot off a gun?
He shot off a gun to scare the mom and kid.
Wow.
They asked him, they said, did you do this? He's like, yeah. And he said he did, but it was because somebody was following him. And they're like, wait, what?
This guy sounds like he is just ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
And insane and needs to be locked up for a few weeks to cool down.
He also claimed to have asked the hotel front desk to call 911 before firing the 4 warning shots. So he felt like he was, validated for doing it because he'd like, well, I told him to call 911. They still wouldn't social distance. So, I mean, that's the only thing I had to do.
It's time for a psych evaluation.
Yeah,
Let's just go ahead and put him on a hold.
Let's make sure he doesn't have guns. Douglas Marks. You ever heard of Tuffy's Bottle Shop and Lounge? It's in lovely Sanford, Florida.
No.
There's a bar there.
Okay.
But, here in Florida, you got restrictions and it's kind of tough. Ease. And they wanted to stay open, and the whole thing is you got to serve food. So Tuffy's Bottle Shop and Lounge is now Tuffy's Bar and Grill.
Okay.
And what they're serving is school menu lunches. And by doing this, they're able to stay open under Florida's coronavirus business restrictions.
I love it.
Yeah.
Good for them. You have to adapt. You can't just stay closed and give up. And if it's a possibility to stay open, you should do it.
If you're in a bar and you got a nice buzz going, cafeteria food is just what the doctor ordered.
Well, if you now go to Tuffy's Bar and Grill, they serve square pizza and tater tots.
Oh my gosh.
They also have grilled cheese with tomato soup.
Tuffy's, I'm coming.
He's already in the car.
And if you look at their menu, underneath that item, it says, trust us, it's marginal at best. So they're not claiming to be, they're not claiming their food is good, but they just have it there.
Well done, Tuffy's.
Yeah.
A woman in Carrollwood, Florida is now being treated after getting bit by a bat with rabies.
Oh my gosh.
Well, and here's the thing. She's walking around her neighborhood at night. She sees a bat laying on the sidewalk. She's like, I have to go pick it up.
Well, then you get what you deserve.
She did. It bit her on the finger.
Now, does she have fangs yet?
I don't know if fangs are one of the side effects of getting the rabies, but the Florida Department of Health tested her, and she does have it now.
Dang.
So. And now they put out this warning, don't pick up bats on the sidewalk. You'd be like, who would pick up? Oh, okay, she would.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I always wonder with these warnings that are out there, clearly some idiot has already done it. That's why they feel the need to tell you. They go, why would you need to tell somebody that? Sadly, you need to tell somebody that.
Dude, we live in the selfie generation, the TikTok. Everyone wants to get the, look, I got a dead bat in my hand.
Yeah. They also came out with a list of animals you should not pick up, including raccoons, bats, foxes, skunks, otters, bobcats, and coyotes.
I throw a couple other ones in there, too.
Yeah, how about any animal that looks like it's about to be dead?
They would, but they got to be specific. Well, you didn't say specifically not to pick up a cobra.
Yeah.
I call somebody.
I was hugging this hammerhead.
There's a Philadelphia community that is all upset. Apparently, a group of exotic dancers held a demonstration in an open park.
All right. Ow. Get the popcorn. This is awesome.
They called their demonstration a quote-unquote stripper strike. It was aimed at improving working conditions in gentlemen's clubs.
Interesting.
A few days later, the dancers met with the community in the same park where they held a conversation that surprisingly became very heated. apparently it did not end well, so can't imagine why.
Yeah, whatever. Corona, bro.
And finally, a woman in California is claiming her Cheesecake Factory order came with a latex glove inside.
In the cake?
It was, looked like an order maybe of like mac and cheese or something like that.
Oh, it wasn't cheesecake. It was from Cheesecake.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cheesecake Factory.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Still, you don't want somebody's used latex glove anywhere near your food.
Ever.
The woman spoke to a manager there and said the manager had apologized and offered the pair a $200 gift certificate, but she does not know if she will accept the voucher after the incident, I'm sure, because she is having a discussion with her attorney.
Oh yeah, she's already doing an interview. There's clips of her. I think we have a clip.
You're gonna sue?
She goes, I know mistakes happen, but ... I'm gonna sue you for everything you got.
That's ridiculous.
I understand that things happen, but there has to be some type of responsibility. My husband was eating his fettuccine Alfredo and he took a bite and he thought it was hard chicken or some overcooked, cheese. Come to find out it was a latex glove that had been melted into the food. My husband's diabetic and high risk. Immediately, it's like this pit in the bottom of your stomach.
Oh,
She sounds like every Karen.
Oh, she sounds so annoying. I get it. Look, a rubber glove in your mac and cheese or your salad or whatever happened.
It's
It's
awful.
awful. But she sounds very annoying. We can have that too.
And the manager tried to give you $200 to make it all good. I mean, it's not like they're just thumbing their nose at you.
They said they were sorry. It was a mistake, and they tried to rectify the mistake, and you're still trying to make a big deal out of it. Annoying.
I'm not a fan of that. I'm on the side of the Cheesecake Factory.
I'll always stand with Cheesecake Factory. I think you know that. I hope you're listening, Cheesecake.
Panda got me my birthday cake from there. The original cheesecake with like the sour cream on top.
The one I want to try, because I was exploring their menu, is that Cinnabon.
Oh.
The Cinnabon cheesecake, Fat Kevin. Yo, you would crap your pants of happiness.
Maybe you should, because today is officially National Cheesecake Day.
Oh.
Just to let you know.
I want to go get a cheesecake and some rubber gloves.
Yes.
Cheesecake is the best cake.
They're running that special.
Look, that does not make me not want to go to cheesecake in the league. I'll go to cheesecake today.
One sloppy chef does not the whole place bring down.
I have too many memories with you, Cheesecake. I'm in it for the long. I'm a ride or die with you, Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. It is also National Chili Dog Day today. And to let you know, on Saturday, it is National Mustard Day.
Now, does that include a honey mustard, or are we just celebrating yellow?
I think you could. The biggest celebration, it seems like French's is really pushing this. In fact,
French's makes a honey mustard.
Yeah, I
French-
figured they probably do.
They make a very underrated ketchup. If you are a ketchup
Really?
lover like me, go with French's and see how it goes on you.
Okay. Goes on you?
You know what I-
Physically, rub it all over your privates.
How it goes over with you is what I should. Talking's hard. Corona, bro.
Yeah. Well, if you love beer and mustard, good news. They're coming out with a mustard beer. French's and craft brewery Oscar Blues are going to be getting together for French's mustard beer.
I would totally try that.
I would too.
I love mustard. Okay, have a mustard beer with a hot dog. Oh,
Maybe, yeah.
That would be fun.
So I do like a lot of those beer-infused cheeses and mustards. My only knock sometimes, I feel like they go too heavy on the beer and it loses the taste. You taste too much beer.
Okay.
I want a little bit more of the cheese or the mustard
Well,
in
this
there.
is a beer.
I thought it was a mustard that had the beer in it.
Nope. You got it wrong again.
Bless your heart.
Don't say that. Don't say.
You know what? He played one game really well, and now he's back to being very wrong again.
I think he's wearing a mask. He's just wearing it on his ears.
Yes.
I try hard.
That's how it matters.
Again, I blame Kevin. He hired me.
It is a beer. They say it looks yellow and briny with a slight French's mustard taste masked by a light tropical flavor.
How do I get some?
That sounds gross.
It's going to be sold online starting Saturday while supplies last, or if you were buying Oscar Blues Tap Room, you would have to be like in North Carolina, where they have one in Asheville.
I don't know if it's worth the drive.
I don't know. It's a really cool tap room. I've been there, Virginia. I loved it. Had a good time. It's lovely. It's in the mountains. You can actually sit in a rocking chair outside
Craft
with
beer
a cold
Kev.
beer.
Oh, he's tap bragging right now.
When he was Craft Beer Kev, he did that whole tour of all the craft breweries.
Craft beer Kev kind of had a bit of a toot.
Yeah.
Yes, I drink a craft beer.
Well, my wife and I, we were talking last night because, we're going to be doing this road trip up through Jacksonville, Savannah to Atlanta next weekend.
To bring your son up to college.
Mm-hmm. And she said, okay. She said, it's vacation, so you got to let something slide. I'm like, going, okay. So I'm like, I'm going back on the craft beer train.
Look at you.
I'm going to enjoy myself. Let's hit some tap rooms.
Have some fun,
Yeah.
Ralston.
Yeah, so if anybody's got any craft beer suggestions between here and Atlanta, let me know.
Okay, Craft Beer Kev is back.
Yes. Into it, baby.
You're a limited release, but you're back.
I am. That's what it is. A limited release, but I am going for it next weekend.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
If you're far from water, you might think a flood can't happen to you. But the truth is, there are hidden risks that can leave your property vulnerable, like runoff from new development, changing weather patterns, and even wildfires. But if you have flood insurance, you have peace of mind knowing that you can recover faster. Protect the life you've built. Visit floodsmart.gov/storm to learn more. Brought to you by FEMA and its National Flood Insurance Program.
The all-new Diamonds Direct is now open in Boca, right behind the Town Center Mall, right off St. Andrews, and it's a totally new concept in jewelry shopping. Worth a drive from anywhere. It's not just about Boca. If you're in Broward, if you're in Palm Beach County, if you're in Martin County, you need to know about Diamonds Direct in Boca. It's enough jewelry in one store to fill like 30 ordinary stores, and this place is a diamond powerhouse with the prices that you want. Rock bottom prices. No middleman markup. Yeah, these are direct importer prices. You're getting over like thousands and thousands of pieces of jewelry priced to move. Direct access straight from the diamond cutters. We love that. And a lifetime warranty on every purchase. A lifetime of service. I love that. All of these rocks, too, are certified, GIA certified. So it's the best in price, the best in quality. They're going to give you a diamond education, too. This is the jewelry store you have needed. So go check it out. The all-new Diamonds Direct in Boca behind the Town Center Mall right off St. Andrews.
If you don't know PPC, if you don't know SEO, if you don't know OTT, if you don't know targeted display, social media management, website development, email marketing, you don't have to. All you need to know is 2060 Digital, South Florida.
We can help you with the digital marketing your business needs, but maybe doesn't understand or have the time to execute. 2060 Digital is a Google Premier Partner. That may not mean a lot to you, but when you consider that only 3% of digital advertising agencies carry that designation, it should. If you're in charge of marketing for business, you'll likely have digital marketing questions. At 2060 Digital, we have the answers. So learn more about us and how we could potentially help your business. Visit our website, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com, and ask for a free digital audit. Log on, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com. 2060 Digital, a division of Hubbard Radio West Palm Beach.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 8, demand the best service. You're entitled to it. Rubenstein Law cares about you. Our team is dedicated to providing the best legal experience during this difficult period. Cases do take time to get you the result you deserve, but we work diligently on those cases. Keep in touch with you and return your phone calls as quickly as possible. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, you'll find countless chairs, including our legendary Lazy Boy recliner, in styles to fit your every need. And yes, that includes those naps that keep everyone happy. It's the Lazy Boy Anniversary Sale. Buy one, get one free on select recliners starting from $6.99, plus 25% off everything else in the store. But hurry, this sale lasts for a limited time only. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably. Excludes advertised items, select styles, and clearance. See store for details.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
When I walked into Inspire Aesthetics, I was blown away by the careful attention to detail with their highly trained staff and nationally recognized and board-certified plastic surgeons. Inspire Aesthetics made me feel comfortable, confident, and beautiful. It's easy to see why they have hundreds of positive reviews from real patients like me. Right now, they have great specials on Botox and fillers at both the Fort Lauderdale and Del Rey locations. You can even schedule a virtual consultation to learn more. Call or text 855-INSPIRE today. That's 855-INSPIRE.
Our homes today are like little cities, full of different interneting boroughs, like the entertainment district in the living room, or the virtual fitness center in the garage. And Xfinity Internet keeps it all running smoothly with reliable speed to power all your devices at once. You get coverage around town, from the financial district home office to the spa. Plus, get added protection to help keep your Wi-Fi network safe, like an at-home police station.
Xfinity Internet keeps your little city humming with reliable speed, coverage, and added security. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. You'll get advanced security free with the XFi Gateway. Plus, ask about XFi Complete for whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and more. Go to Xfinity.com or call 1-800-XFINITY today to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 8/11/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
Even though there's a pandemic going on, I mean, if your car is rickety and falling apart, you still need to get a new car. And Off Lease Only wants to make it easy for you. You know, they do free local delivery. They'll bring it right to your driveway, so you can skip a step and not have to go in, and they'll bring the car to you. Love that. Pre-owned cars are in high demand right now, and at Off Lease Only, you're going to find the best selection at the best price. It's just the best place to go if you're looking for a pre-owned car. And they've got nearly new stuff. They've got 2020s on the lot. They've also got 2018s, 19s, 17s, 16s, you name it, they've got it at prices that will not be beat by anybody. Below retail, low mileage, great cars waiting for you now at offleaseonly.com.
Fall registration is open at IRSC. Hybrid courses, which are in person and online, include labs and training programs with class sizes and safety in place. And there's always a schedule of online courses available through our virtual campus, irsc.edu. Register today.
Auto accident? Gordon & Partners, 333-3333.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Talking about how today is National Cheesecake Day, for one. National Chili Dog Day as well. Coming up Saturday, it's National Mustard Day. You know, these days, I know they just throw them out there every single day, and they're going, so what? They just pick a stupid day, and they do something with it. But the thing that, and the reason why you got to pay attention if you love food, is that they offer deals on this. And I just saw this, a day late, dollar short. You know, Keto Kev loves chicken wings, eat them all the time. And yesterday was National Chicken Wing Day.
Oh, you missed it?
I did miss it, yeah. Oddly enough, I had chicken wings yesterday.
Oh, well, you celebrated.
I did. Yeah, but I would have loved to have gone out and gotten the deal. And I'm, just saw this whole thing that somebody had sent me that it's got all these places that had wing deals. And they were all yesterday, like Buffalo Wild Wings. You get 6 free wings with any order of wings. Wingstop had deals. Hooters had deals. Hurricane Grill and Wings had deals. I missed it. That's why you got to pay attention. How did I miss that yesterday?
It's a lot. There's a lot of food holidays out there, Fat Kevin.
That's
Don't be so hard on yourself.
That's what I want right now, though.
There is just an abundance of food holidays. You can't even keep them all straight.
Well, not only food, just bizarre, goofy holidays. They have a lot of that, which I support. I always like, celebrating something fun and goofy. I think it's cool.
Yeah, but I think it's my favorite right now. I think chicken wings is my favorite food right now that I'm eating.
Yeah.
What's yours? Everybody's got to be. I'm sure everybody's different. Mine will fluctuate and rotate. But doing the keto now, chicken wings. That's where I'm like going. Yeah, strong wheelhouse.
Right now, my if I'm cheating and I'm gonna get real nasty with it, it's gonna be a cheese pizza extra sauce. I'm gonna have some kind of tart fudgesicle of some sort, or I'm big into key lime pie. Oh, I had a key lime pie tart. And it was something. It's a little more fancy for the bird. These taste buds have never had something so fancy.
Was there fruit on it?
Yeah, there was, but that was not the star.
Oh.
Yeah, that was just.
In fact, that kind of got in the way of things. To be quite honest with you, it's a bit of an eyesore.
Interesting.
What's your favorite food right now, Virginia?
Well, I'm looking forward to the weekend because I'm doing crawfish this weekend. And I don't know, though. I'm very imitation crab meat rich. Jaybird bought me like a surplus of imitation crab meat. So I've got a lot of that to put down.
Pounds and pounds of it, Kev. Have you ever seen the witch go through crab meat?
No, I haven't.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I was going to say, do I want to see that?
No.
Yeah.
You don't really want to see that.
Yeah, I'm not sure that'd be good.
She goes through it pretty quick, too.
Mm-hmm. Somebody let me know because I told you that going to be taking kind of a little cheat week. Hey, if you're on vacation, you got to do it. So I'm
Amen.
I'm going to, drop off the keto. My wife's kind of been doing it too. She's like, so what do you want to eat? And I'm like, well, if I see it now, it's got to be good, but I'd love to have pretzel bites. Just way off the diet of what I'm doing.
Will you get the cheese sauce?
Absolutely.
Talk slow for me, baby. Talk slow for me.
I'm going to go with that. They do pralines in Savannah. Yeah. They've got on River Street there. If you've never been to Savannah, it's one of my favorite towns. I love it. And it's 6.5 hours, 7, depending upon where you are in South Florida. It's not too far. It's just in Georgia. And they've got River Street, and they got all these candy shops. My wife's like, I'm doing candy, but I'm like, I'm doing those pralines. You know about those, Virginia.
I do. I love a praline.
We say pralines, but that's just maybe a Florida thing. And I didn't realize how much I like them until I had them. And they are one of those underrated snacks. You don't realize you love them until you eat them.
Well, I did this move where they hand you, as you're kind of like walking in, they hand you a praline. And so, but you can do a loop. I walked in the store and I walked out and I kind of came back in and they looked at me like going, all right, dude.
Sir, you've been in and out 5 times. You get a piece of a praline. You get 5 of those. That's it. That's a whole praline.
I'm like, I don't need to buy any. I'm good. And somebody said, hey, if you're going up there and if you're going to be doing a little bit of a craft beer tour. In fact, somebody can help me because I thought somebody had mentioned that there may be a new craft brewery in Titusville. That'll be up through there. Want to find out in Jacksonville where you'd want to go. I know a little bit about Savannah for craft beer, but somebody said there is an Oscar Blues if you want that mustard beer in Brevard.
Oh,
so
really?
I did not know about that. Might have to pop in there.
I didn't know about that either.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. And you can check that out.
Will you just do me a favor? Will you film yourself eating those pralines? Or the pralines, depending on...
All of it. You should film all of it. You should film your entire food and drink adventure.
I want to see Fat Kev go off.
Yeah, I'll try to remember to film some stuff.
You got to. Come on, man.
I get caught in the moment, but we'll see. I'll do my best.
Caught in the moment, but
don't think about yourself. Think about us.
Yeah. Do you want it in slow motion? Is that what you want?
You know the answer to that.
Okay.
Of course. Come on.
Yeah.
He wants that cheese to be hanging off your lip as you lick it slowly.
A slow-mo pic of Kevin dipping a pretzel bite in cheese, eating it with him flipping his hair. Slow-mo.
Oh, yeah.
KVJ viral.
I think I have to do a Twitter poll, too, because now people are fighting as to whether it is praline or praline.
It's when you guys kept on saying praline, I started getting mad.
I came from an area where it was praline, but then as I went to places that really have them predominantly, they would say praline. So I came from a place where they didn't have them, and we called them pralines. But I'm like, you need to defer to a place that has them and specializes in them and how they say it. So I converted to praline. So I switched.
Yeah, I always said praline, but I mean, are we really fighting?
Look, I grew up on the streets of Lake
Yeah, we
Park,
are.
and on the streets of Lake Park, we said praline. It was different. It's just different regions, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not fighting. We're just discussing ideas.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how
I
people
know.
are doing
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
How do you pronounce it?
Your computer.
Praline or praline?
Your computer doesn't have that volume.
It says praline, not praline.
Mm.
I don't know. What is it?
But yeah, you're on that site, fakedefinitions.net.
Uh-huh. Yes. All right. Well, we'll take that to the KVJ Show Twitter. You can follow us along if you're on Twitter. Just go on there and find KVJ Show, polls, videos, photos, nonstop stuff you always want to check out with the KVJ Show. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those platforms. Find us just by searching the KVJ Show.
So leave with me again. Yeah, you got all my love to spend. Oh, let's find a place where happiness begins. We're gonna dance in my living room, slave to the way you move. Hurts when I'm leaving you. Hey, just dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk to an 80s groove. Hey, we're gonna dance in my living room, slave to the way you move. Hurts when I'm leaving you. You fight or try to deny the way that you feel. Oh, baby, can't fool me. Your body's got other plans. So stop pretending you're shy. Just come on and dance, 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 dance. Early morning, la la light. Only getting up to close the blinds. Oh, I'm praying you don't change your mind, 'cause leaving now just don't feel right. Let's do it one more time. Oh, babe, don't dance in my living room, slave to the way you move. Hurts when I'm leaving you. Just dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk to an 80s groove. Hey, we gon' dance in my living room, slave to the way you move. Hurts when I'm leaving you. Dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk. It's only you, man, you know that it's real. So why would you fight or try to deny the way that you feel? Oh, baby, can't fool me. Your body's got other plans. So stop pretending you're shy. Just come on and dance, 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 dance. Only human. It's only human. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Only human. It's only human.
All right, well, we're trying to figure out who is right here. Virginia comes from New Orleans, and there they say praline. I come from Ohio, they say praline, but I've adapted after I went to New Orleans, and I got chewed out for calling it a praline. Like, we don't call it a praline, it's praline. So I said, all right, I'm scared of you, so I'm going to call it a praline.
Look, I come from the streets of Lake Park. We say praline.
And he's scared of no one.
Well, I got to tell you right now, I posted it up on Twitter, see how it is said most predominantly by KVJ Nation, and 90% say it is praline.
Ooh, Kevin of Virginia, wrong again.
Well, I looked it up. The pronunciation on Google says praline.
Oh, it does?
It does.
Okay. And then somebody sent me a definition from a dictionary, and it says praline.
Yeah. The one Virginia went on, that one's owned by the Russians, Kev.
Okay. Got a couple other options for you here. Which one is better? Cheeseburgers or pizza?
Pizza. It's not even close.
Virginia?
Cheeseburgers.
What?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, your lack in commitment to pizza and the pizza community is...
I made cheeseburgers last night, and they're so good. They're just perfect.
Fat Kevin, break this tie for us.
Pizza.
Yeah, thank you, Fat Kevin.
Katy Perry or Taylor Swift?
Perry. Katy Perry.
Yeah. I'm going T-Swift.
I'm
Virginia?
going Katy Perry.
Really?
I just can't get down with T Swift. I tried to watch that Miss Americana. That S-bomb was annoying.
Well, it's 'cause, yeah.
I had to turn it off. And I was such a fan of a peek into her house. Now, T Swift's kitchen might be the best kitchen I've ever seen in a celebrity home ever. So I was here for her kitchen. But her documentary was just so ugh.
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to whittle down to the musical abilities of both, because I think you could make a strong argument that they're both really annoying.
Yes. And Taylor Swift, she can play the guitar, she can play some instruments, she really writes
She
for
can play
music.
the victim, too.
She can play the victim, too.
But then again, you're getting into annoying, not into ability. So that's why I'm making my decision for Taylor Swift, and I'm trying to carve through a lot of annoyance from both of them.
He's right.
But I think boiling it down to that, it's got to be Taylor Swift.
But she's so sick of running as fast as she can.
You're going to annoying again.
Kevin's right. Once again, that's why he hosts the show.
No, I actually like a few Katy Perry songs now. I'm actually thinking about music. Katy Perry's got a song called "Thinking of You" that was supposed to be a hit and it wasn't, and it's my jam. It's my cut. I like a few other Katy Perry songs.
Wide Awake. The video for Wide Awake, if you haven't watched that, you need to.
I stand by Katy Perry. It's not that I really don't have anything against Taylor Swift's music. I'm kind of with Virginia. I find her a little annoying.
Okay, that's fair.
On certain things she's annoying.
Card game or board game? Which is better?
Board game.
Board.
Card.
Yeah, you've been playing a lot of cards in your house.
Yeah, we have, and it won me over. I might have had a different answer pre-pandemic, but now I'll say card game, and I'll defend card game by saying cards have been around for a long time, like hundreds of years. People have been playing card games. The variety is almost endless. There are like 3,000 different card games you can go with. A board game, the same game you would be bored with. If you said, give me your favorite board game or a deck of cards, it's no-brainer, it's cards, because you could do a ton of different things with the deck of cards. The board game, you'd be going, okay, if I play another game of Monopoly, I'm going to lose my mind.
Well, you can't say it doesn't have an argument.
I like the game of life. My kids are into it. And if you play the game of life with your kids, it's also a teaching moment about what they're going to do with their own lives. And you sneak in a teaching moment under the disguise of a fun board game. Haha, this is great.
We play card games. The one that we play that's called 21, where you have to add. And so you're using the cards to add up numbers. And that actually is a math game.
I'm a Monopoly man. I'm talking street Monopoly, and it teaches you the street, and it teaches you the life of hard knocks, my friends. That's what the lessons it gives you.
It does.
Street Monopoly, love it.
But then that's all you play for eternity is that one game.
I would love to play street Monopoly.
Non-stop, that's all you got?
Most games go nonstop. I love it. I'm in. Oh, and I love
that. Sounds like my own personal hell.
No.
I have to play nonstop Monopoly.
I get the slums, and I build the hotels, and good luck passing go, Virginia. Gonna have to pay the piper.
Okay. Well, we'll post all these up with Praline or Praline on Twitter today. So if you go follow us along, you can give your thoughts on which is which. Coming up in just a few, what are the best movies with kids as the main characters? Sometimes kids can be really annoying in that role.
I mean, Goonies is a good one.
That is a good one. But what is the best? Your thoughts on that coming up.
Look at you listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. Lucky.
Sleep Number just makes the best bed on the market, and it's going to change the way that you sleep, but it's also going to change the way that you live, because better rest means better health. Better health means better life. It's all connected, baby.
Yeah, these beds are great. They're therapeutic. If you do have a bad back like myself, the nights when I sleep in this bed, I can feel a huge difference in my spine and my lower half. I keep my number at 100, Kevin.
I do sleep for health. You know, when you're sleeping really well, not only are you more focused, but it boosts up your immune system, can really help with your metabolism to shave off those quarantine pounds. So I set mine at a 45 and I sleep great.
Yeah, we've been sleeping on these beds for years, and I would tell you, go into the Sleep Number store, ask the questions, take advantage of the deals, take advantage of, too, the fact that you can buy everything online now at sleepnumber.com.
Yes, I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca, but where did you go, Kevin?
Check them out in Boynton Beach. I've been there. That's where I bought my pillow. They're next to Fridays near the intersection of Congress Avenue at Old Boynton Road.
Doesn't matter which store you go into. Even if you go in online, make sure you tell them the KVJ Show sent you in.
If you've been injured in a car crash, let the lawyers at Hickson Motto fight for your rights. Their caring and experienced team will work 24/7 to get you the money that you deserve. Results matter. Call Hickson Motto to fight for you. 561-683-2300 or hmelawfirm.com.
Your local 1-hour air conditioning and heating team is open and ready to serve you. AC isn't a luxury, but rather is essential to your life. Give our team a call at 844-1-HOUR or visit onehourair.com.
Hey, Gracie, did the guys go to lunch without me?
Yeah, they went to Bud's Chicken and Seafood to get the lunch bunch.
Buds!
They don't invite you because you make those weird sounds.
I love Buds.
Taste Buds. Taste the difference.
HGreat.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGreat.com now and see how much you can save.
Women, and especially moms, have felt the stress during the COVID months. That's what a university study concluded. Hey, it's Randy West. I was working from home, trying to juggle all the things, a new job. Maybe you have kids. Gosh, I don't know how you guys did it with kids. The stress eating, the snacking, the no time for yourself, and the no gym thing was killing me too. Staying in shape has really been kind of brutal on wives and moms. So WRMF and Sono Bello think it's time for you to do something spectacular for yourself. What if in one comfortable visit to Sono Bello, you could get rid of that stubborn fat you've been staring at all of COVID? That's what the advanced laser fat removal does. And if you hurry, I can save you $250 in just one visit. Those problem areas like your tummy, thighs, back fat, love handles, and muffin tops are gone, and permanently. Laser fat removal at Sono Bello. That's remarkable. This can still be your happiest summer ever. So let me get you started by saving you $250 right now, but you need to hurry. Visit sonobello.com/radio. That's sonobello.com/radio.
I like a bed that's really firm.
I need something a little softer than that.
Rest easy. With the Sleep Number 360 smart bed, you can both adjust your comfort with your Sleep Number setting.
Can it really help me fall asleep faster?
Yes, by gently warming your feet.
Okay, but can it help keep us asleep?
It senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you effortlessly comfortable. Sleep Number, proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. And now save up to $500 on select Sleep Number 360 smart beds, plus special financing on all smart beds, only for a limited time. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
This hour's music is brought to you by Staples.
Staples has everything to start the school year right at amazing prices, no matter where school happens. This week at Staples, Apple AirPods Pro are only $199. You save $50. School on, save on at Staples. Offer ends 8/1, limit 2 while supplies last. Staples.
More KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Okay, what would you say are the best movies with kids as the main characters? I think about some of my favorite movies when I was a kid, and yeah, I loved a lot of those movies, and I still look today at them being some of my favorites. Now, do they stand up the test of time, over time? And if I had to say, yeah, you mentioned Goonies, Jay Bird, probably would be my number one.
It's so weird, though. When I bring up the Goonies, I do get some clap back from the people. Like, Bird, that movie's so dated. You're dated. What the hell?
Really?
That's usually how it goes. But I thought one of your kids watched the Goonies and didn't love it.
Rocco watched it and was scared of it, but he was littler.
Okay.
I need to show it to him again.
I think my top 5 would go Goonies, 1, Stand By Me 2.
Hell yes.
I would put Sandlot probably in there in the top 5. Home Alone. You can't argue that as being a solid movie.
So is it just, does it have to be a bunch of kids, or it can just be one kid leading the charge, really?
It can. It's just one of the best movies with kids as the main character. So it could be one kid. It could be multiple kids. I would, I don't know if you can put all of them as one, but I really like the Harry Potter movies. I think for a lot of people today, Harry Potter would probably win.
Yeah, Potter's got such a massive following, and they are into it, and they're still loyal to Potter.
Yeah, that I think would be one of the biggest. Some of the other answers that people are saying on our Facebook page right now: Matilda, Mighty Ducks, Little Giants.
I love Mighty Ducks.
Holes.
You have Sandlot. That's a popular one.
Yeah, that is up there.
Kevin said that one.
Did you say Sandlot?
He's repeat bird, though. He's kind of like, it's kind of like my echo. When I say something, he's like, yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, y'all. I've been struggling sleeping. I've been really going through
Corona, bruh.
I'm not on my game. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna continue to repeat myself.
This doesn't have to be a meltdown.
I'm not good. Nobody likes me.
Thanks for noticing
I'm not
me.
good. Can I get a drink?
Can I get a drink? It is the weekend, sort of. We do have booze here, don't we?
We do, and I can mix you up a drink called the Tropical Disturbance.
I would take you up on that.
Okay.
I don't have to be I have to help Denny's move. But he's driving.
That's just what you want.
Yeah.
A drunk guy helping you move your stuff.
He's driving.
Yeah. Denny's, I don't know what's going on, man. I keep repeating Kevin all the time. Been drinking all morning. I'm sorry I broke your aquarium.
Give me your
killed
TV.
all your shrimp.
Oh, you broke the shrimp?
No, don't spread that rumor, and don't you put that out there.
Shrimp murderer.
Oh, I wouldn't even want to carry that thing.
And your wife's pottery collection.
Oh, you broke the pottery?
I'm sorry, man.
We got through all the pottery yesterday, actually. Birds moving in storage. Nailed it.
You did.
We did. We nailed it.
And on top of it, man, I got this helicopter following me.
I know I sound very paranoid, but everywhere I've gone, it was following me.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
He's following me.
I get it. I'm the KVJ whipping boy. I get it.
Uh-oh.
That's where it all.
All right, let's move along.
Some of the other suggestions here that people had for some movies. Free Willy is one of the best movies fronted by kids. I don't think I've ever even seen that movie.
It's a good movie.
You got to put 16 Candles on there.
Yeah, and I guess some people are asking me, like, okay, where is the cut off? Because you've got your Mean Girls, you've got the 16 Candles, you've got the Breakfast Clubs.
Lost Boys.
You've got Weird Science, you've got Lost Boys, all that. So what is the cutoff age? Are we talking like, are teenage movies different than these kid movies? Because, like the Goonies, I think you're talking about elementary or preteen.
And they dominate the whole thing.
Yeah, they're not like a junior or senior in high school. Harry Potter, they were younger. Sandlot, they're younger.
Stand By Me, they were just on the...
That was the whole thing. They were going into like junior high, right? And they went their separate ways.
That is such a good movie. My gosh.
Yeah, I just ruined Stand By Me for you.
I don't think anyone cares.
No, they don't care at all. All right, so if you got something else to throw at us, you can. It didn't make the list. It should be in there in like a top 5 or top 10. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. You can call or text right now into the KVJ Show.
I feel like I've been locked up tight for a century of lonely nights, waiting for someone to release me. You're licking your lips and blowing kisses my way, but that don't mean I'm gonna give it away, baby, baby, baby. If you wanna be with me, baby, on and meow. My body's saying let's go, but my heart is saying no, no. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm not cheating about if you wanna be with me, I can make your wish come true. You gotta make a big impression. Gotta like what you do. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm not cheating about you gotta let me know. If you wanna be with me, I can make your wish come true. Just come and set me free, baby. I'll be with you. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come on and let me out.
Talking about the best movies that were starring kids from back in the day, hitting up some of our favorites. Probably in my top 5, you got to throw Goonies in there, Stand By Me, Sandlot, Harry Potter movies, Home Alone. There were a few that we did not mention. E.T. Somebody said a little shout out for E.T. back in the day. That was a big one, fronted by kids.
I want to love E.T. It's just going back watching it as an adult. I don't know.
Not carrying over.
It's just, they cut it, again, really, really could have shortened that thing up.
You saw the movie It, right?
Loved It. I loved both. I loved the original It, and I loved the first It that they redid. The second one was just okay for me.
Somebody said that should work for movies fronted by kids. Angels in the Outfield. Remember that one? I that'll come. I just see that on every now and then.
Can I get some love for the Babysitters Club? The movie?
You've told me to watch that.
The Babysitters Club from back in the day. Yeah, they had, it was a show, then they made a movie. They always ran it on HBO, and that's how I know about it.
You know, I found interesting. Nobody said Spy Kids. That didn't come up. Does nobody looking back on that? It's a movie. It's what, 10, 15 years old? Spy Kids. And not one person mentioned Spy Kids.
Didn't they do a remake too of Nancy Drew? That's not Spy Kids, is it?
No, it's not Spy Kids. That's Nancy Drew. It's separate, but that got no love either.
That might be too old. That was old when I was a kid.
Yeah, Nancy Drew is old, Pawpaw.
But they redid it with is it Julia Roberts' niece?
I think it was. Yeah,
I think she redid it. And Bianca said Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Rocco loves Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Okay.
I want to throw in Big with Tom Hanks on that on that list.
Yeah, if you had a kid in there, yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
That would work. On Shark Boy and Lava Girl, there's an upcoming Netflix movie called We Can Be Heroes, which is going to have Shark Boy and Lava Girl returning as superhero parents. Let you know now how old that is.
Oh, my.
And their kid has a blend of both of their powers. And it's got kind of like an Avengers-like team of superheroes, but they all have kids. That's kind of the whole thing.
cute.
Yeah, can you believe Shark Boy and Lava Girl are parents now?
No.
Oh, I remember I took my oldest son to that when he was young. We saw that, and I was sitting there watching going, this is the worst movie.
What a dumb name.
It was terrible. And it had, I think George Lopez was in it.
Yes.
As the bad guy.
Yes.
Oh, gosh, this sounds terrible.
It's bad.
And I was watching it, and I was sober, and it was just, there were so many things going wrong at that moment.
Oh, Kevin, that's a terrible story. Thank you for sharing that with us. It's very brave of you.
It was. I opened up here. I have opened up here today. That was really tough for me.
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Internet is a very important thing. Arguably, maybe one of the most important things in your entire home. I know right now I'm doing my work from home. My son is going to be doing his schoolwork from home. These are important things that you got to make sure you've got really good connections for. That's why you got to make sure that you have got Xfinity, and that's exactly what I've got. Not only do I have that, but I've got the peace of mind of knowing I got the fastest speeds on the planet. And the cool thing about Xfinity, too, is they've got some amazing deals going on right now. Stuff that you will definitely want to grab. For instance, you can go on and you can get the Xfinity internet right now, powering up all your home, all your devices, easy to do for just $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. And you get the advanced security free with the XFi Gateway. Just call 1-800-XFINITY. Go to xfinity.com today to get it. Requires paperless billing and auto pay. Offer ends 8/11/20. Restrictions apply. New Performance Star Internet customers only. Equipment tax and fees extra and subject to change after term. Regular rates apply.
At Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, you'll find countless chairs, including our legendary Lazy Boy recliner, in styles to fit your every need. And yes, that includes those naps that keep everyone happy. It's the Lazy Boy Anniversary Sale. Buy one, get one free on select recliners starting from $6.99, plus 25% off everything else in the store. But hurry, this sale lasts for a limited time only. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably. Excludes advertised items, select styles, and clearance. See store for details.
Hey, Palm Beach County, this is Anquan Bolden, a Hokie native and co-founder of the Players Coalition. The 2020 elections are right around the corner. I'm encouraging you to be involved in your future and register and vote. Go to pbcelections.org or call 561-656-6200.
Okay, some people are coming out of this pandemic with that quarantine 15. Not me, honey. I am coming out looking and feeling fabulous. My 2020 vision board, got nothing on that, Don. I need Botox and fillers and something for the sun damage on my skin. And I've been doing some research because I got to get this right. Between asking people's recommendations, online reviews, Inspire Aesthetics is the one I'm choosing. They got a stellar reputation. 2 locations, Delray, Fort Lauderdale. They have board-certified plastic surgeons and highly trained master injectors, and they're focused on safety and results. Patient outcomes are top priority, as they should be. I mean, there's a trust factor here when somebody is working on your face or body. So step 1 is call or text Inspire Aesthetics at 855-INSPIRE for Inspire Aesthetics. Set up a virtual or in-person consultation. Hey, if you want to come out of quarantine looking and feeling fabulous, I think you should look into Inspire Aesthetics. I already did the research for you. Check out their before and afters at inspireaesthetics.com.
I got the power!
Yes, sir. You were the 20th $4 or more Powerball purchase. So here's your free Powerball with Power Play ticket.
Only I possess this power.
It's actually every 20th $4 or more Powerball purchase. But by adding Power Play, you can multiply your winnings up to 10 times.
Whoa, that's impressive.
The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
If you're far from water, you might think a flood can't happen to you. But the truth is, there are hidden risks that can leave your property vulnerable, like runoff from new development, changing weather patterns, and even wildfires. But if you have flood insurance, you have peace of mind knowing that you can recover faster. Protect the life you've built. Visit floodsmart.gov/storm to learn more. Brought to you by FEMA and its National Flood Insurance Program.
MD Now is open and here to provide you superior health care. For locations and hours, visit mdnow.com.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
All righty. Knew this was going to be an issue, but there's something new that I hadn't even heard of. I know they're cracking down a little bit on all the big old parties that are going down. That's one of the reasons why in Miami-Dade they're saying that we can come in your place with a search warrant and start fining you, homeowner, $1,000 for every person that's not wearing a mask in your house.
How does that work? Let's say me and Virginia live in that area, and I got a bone to pick with Virginia, and she may or may not be wearing a mask inside, but I call up and say, she's having a party, there's people in there. Do they have to investigate before they get a warrant? How does that work?
I think the main point of it was, remember we had that one party house I kept playing that was always on the news, where it was those cops that had rented out like a mansion or a nice, real, tricked out house, and then they turned it into a nightclub.
Yeah, it's got a cover charge.
Yeah, and they're
once you
having
get
the
inside,
throwdowns.
it's like all the alcohol you can drink.
So I think what that does, because they were making so much money at the door, whatever like measly fines they could strap on them at that point wasn't a deterrent, and they kept the house jamming, and the numbers in Miami-Dade are going through the roof. So what they'd be able to do now is, if they had a search warrant, they go in and they would count 500 people in there, and that'd be $1,000 for each person. So then imagine that fine coming down for somebody.
A different ball game.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing. I think ultimately what it's for, but it is a little unnerving sometimes. They're going, wait, they're not going to use this on me, are they? I'm just a regular dude, and I had a Tupperware party with 12 moms.
You're a dude having a Tupperware party? You need to check yourself.
With 12 moms. It was so weird.
Sounds hot.
They say another thing that has been going on is roving car clubs. That's a problem in Broward. They say they're going to start cracking down on those. Apparently 20 to 40 cars just kind of drive around and they find places to stop and party since no clubs are open up and you can't say, hey, meet me here or there. They will be like, okay, let's meet and let's just drive around and find a place to party, I guess. Or they'll just kind of like party in parking lots and different places like that.
Let's go party, get hammered, get in our cars, drive around. Sounds really great.
Yeah. That's ill-advised, guys.
Terrible.
No, it was. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that aren't happening. Yes, you're right. I mean, you're driving around. There was drinking and intoxicants that were going on. Plus, there was a lot of gunplay. That was the problem. A couple of people were getting capped.
Guns, drinking, and driving. Interesting.
Yeah, it was really kind of like a big, perfect mix of bad stuff.
I don't know about y'all, but that does not sound like a party.
Well, I guess if maybe you're 20-some years old.
I don't know. When I was 20, I probably wouldn't like that either.
Yeah.
No.
Guns?
Nobody had guns.
At your
If
parties?
they did, I wouldn't have gone to their party.
You didn't grow up in the hard life, Bird.
I guess I didn't. I thought the streets of Lake Park made me hard, but not hard enough.
Not hard enough. There are harder streets than your streets.
I do know this.
Bird like butter.
Yeah.
You ain't hard.
Bird butter.
Bird butter.
Soft like bird butter.
Warm butter.
Yeah, so far they've broken up 13 parties. And they made 25 arrests, over 260 citations, and 3 guns seized, as well as someone who stole their car for their roving car club. It's quite a violation, isn't it?
Well, you want to be in the club so bad, but you don't have a car. What are you going to do?
You're going to steal a car. That's what you wind up doing. That's the only thing that makes sense. The other problem they're having, too, is like at college campuses, they're a little bit worried about this because, you know, the fall semester is going to be kicking off. I know next weekend I'm driving my kid to Georgia Tech, and that's where he's going to be going. So they're firing that up, and I don't think they have mask mandatory there, so you can do whatever, you know, just show up and go.
And the 21-year-olds are not set the same way as the 51-year-olds. They're just not.
No, they're not. There was an on-campus party at Rutgers University, and a whole bunch of football players went, and now 15 of them have tested positive for the coronavirus. And, you know, they're not thinking about it. They're living their best life. They're, you know, 20, 22 years old, something like that.
They're living their sick life now.
Yeah, and they're just like, yeah, we're partying. We're, like, just getting all together like it's a regular life and not wearing masks and all that kind of stuff. And they talked to one of the college kids that had a bunch of people catch coronavirus from their house party.
It was definitely an overhype. You know, it was definitely exaggerated, but it was definitely an irresponsible move on our part. There was an acquaintance that came to the party and had said, oh, I have strep. And then later on, they admitted that they did have COVID, that they tested positive. So that's when we all were like, okay, we got to go to the doctors.
We all got tested. Luckily, we all are negative.
It was a lesson to be learned for sure. Like, it's a new experience for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting on the old, I'm a good boy act right now. But when that microphone goes down and those beers are flowing, he's like, whoa, yeah, COVID bitches.
Yeah. Well, you know, football season is pending. If you're a Canes fan, you're happy because they just announced their 11-game schedule that is going to be coming up for football. Some schools like Ohio State, they're going to have 20,000 people in the stands for their football games, but they've banned the tailgating. But people are like going, well, what are people going to do before the game? They're just going to park their car. These college students aren't going to have people over before the game, and they're going to be like, no, guys, we can't do this. I know it's a football Saturday here, but we're not going to party and drink and be irresponsible.
Well, I'm sure it'll be cool.
Yes. That's part of the issue that they're worried about. So, yeah, we'll see what happens as fall's looming. We're about a month away from a lot of these games, Virginia. Dang. Just over a month, maybe about 5 to 6 weeks.
That's quick.
It is. It is. So will a lot change before then, or do we have a lot more coronavirus cases coming up? Jaybird has got your thought for the day as we wrap it next at the KVJ Show.
I feel by the wayside like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. Our every moment I started a place, 'cause now that they're gone, all I hear were the words that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? stop hurting. It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go, was never the right time. Whenever you're cold, went little by little by little until there was nothing at all. Or every moment I start to replay, but all I can think about is seeing that look on your face when you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go, we'll be better off by now. If I let my walls come down, maybe I guess we'll never know. You know, you know. Before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go.
Virginia Praline is getting curb stomped. 92% say it's pronounced praline, not praline.
Well, those people aren't from New Orleans. I don't know what to tell them. They're wrong.
Okay.
Whoa, double downing.
All right. There you go.
Praline is something you do when you're talking to Jesus. Sorry, y'all.
Some people pray fat, too.
Was that, that was a joke. Got you. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't that good. All right, got you. I was just making sure that.
You're just mad because you're wrong.
Well, so to me, and 90% of our audience is wrong, and boy, it's. Oh boy, I'm so hurt.
All right, we got the After the Show podcast going to be coming up. It's going to be live on Facebook here in just about 15 minutes tops. Before we do that, though, Bird, if you'd wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Thank you, Positive K. The more often a stupidity is repeated, the more it gets the appearance of wisdom.
What?
The more often a stupidity is repeated, the more it gets the appearance of wisdom.
What?
The more
She's
often
trolling. Don't
a
fall for
stupidity
it.
is repeated, the more it gets the appearance of wisdom.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.